Valhalla Sports Talk is on the air with Sunday Night Football Live. Packers, Bears, in a Sunday Night Football showdown, and Valhalla Sports Talk is here for all the action. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, up in here. Valhalla Sports Talk is up in here on a Sunday Night Football game. Packers, Bears. 8 Berserkers up in here. Anonymous, you're right. Welcome to SimTube, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing all the games. If we can't stand the teams, I hate both these fucking teams. This one I hate, and I hate this one especially bad. Fuck these guys. SimTube up in here. Let's go. Time locally 6:01. This game scheduled to go off at 6:20. Let's take a look at who's up in here already. We already been chatting with some of them. Marcos Peterson checks in, says, "Go Pack, go." No Pack, no. I hope both these teams lose. Is that possible? Not a tie. I hope they both lose. Savage Kid says, "Go Green Bay." Let's not. Sheila says she's going to go for the Bears in this one. Right on. Greg Houdat says, "Go Bears." Let's not. Goose Sports up in here. Duck Goose up in here. Leo, we've had some chats with Leo already. What's up, Leo? Anonymous checking up in here. Says, "Yeah, Goose Wrench. How can I time him out now?" You can't, my man. You're the one that pushed for him to get a wrench. That's on you. Bobby checked in. Says Thanos can snap these nuts. And then a lot of talk back and forth. Mia Ryan checks in, says, "The Bears." I hate him. I'm not gonna lie. I hate them. I hate him. And I hate this fucker too. I hate them both. I'm an equal opportunity hater up in here. Anonymous said he must have been high when he asked for Goose to get the wrench. Happens. I guess it happens. Julian Cruz checks in, says, "What's up, Valhalla? Just letting you know I'll be here shortly." You're here now, dude. You're already up in here. So right above me, ladies and gentlemen, you got all the teams that I stand for. Them Vikings, them Doyers, them Lakers, them Kings. Leo says this is a traditional matchup. Yes, it is. Let's take a look at these two teams. Anonymous says, "Bang, bang, Niner game." Hell yeah, the Lambs went down. I saw that. I think it would have been better. No, I think that was good for the Vikes. I guess we'll see. Let's take a look at these two teams. What do we got dealing with here? So the location of this game is Lamb Blow Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Game time, 6:20 Mountain Standard. That's where I'm at. Chicago Bears are 5-5 on the season, and the Green Bay Packers are 7-3. League rankings for these two teams: the Bears are ranked 31st in offense. They're pretty bad. And the Packers are ranked 16th. They're not as good as everybody says they are. Defense: Bears are ranked 6th. Packers are ranked 11th on defense. Passing: Bears are ranked 26th. Packers are ranked 11th. Rushing: 32nd are the Bears. Rushing: 17th are the Packers. Sonny Locke checks in, says, "Who you cheering for, Valhalla? I hope they both lose." Is that possible, Sonny? I hope both these teams lose. Leo says, "How are you happy you won by a field goal?" I'm happy because we got to win. That's all I care about, my man. I don't care how we get there, as long as they put a little dub in the standings next to my team. Bears Fury Real up in here says, "What's up, Valhalla? What's up, Bears Fury Real? Who you got tonight?" Predictions up in the chat. Hashtag who's going to win and what's the score? Case checks back up in here, says, what's up, Angie? Welcome back. 7 Berserkers up in here tonight. I forgot to look up the gambling on this game. Let's do that for you people that are chronic gamblers. Vegas, line, Packers, Bears. Oh my. Let's go to OldVegasInsider.com. They give me a prediction. I don't want no prediction. All right, here we go. The spread. The Packers are favored by 9.5 in this one. 9.5. Money line Green Bay minus 450. Chicago plus 375. The over/under total is 44.5. 44.5. I don't know about you, but I'm taking that 9.5 and betting the Bears. I'm taking that 9.5 and gonna bet the Bears, ladies and gentlemen. 24-20 is your final in this one, ladies and gentlemen. 24-20. Packers win on a late field goal. That's my prediction. Yeah, 0-0 with 12 turnovers. That'd be nice. Stephanie White checks in and says Falcons crushed the Raiders. Yes, they did. Raiders fans are hurt. Angie predicts 34-21 Packers. Leo said he put money on the Packers, $500. Let's see the receipts. Bears Fury Real says Bears 31. 31-24. Bears gonna win it in overtime, he says. The Sports Kid says, what's up? I'm new here. I sub. Thank you so much. Welcome to the channel. Packers Bears is up tonight up in here. But welcome to the channel. Mia Orion predicts 24-21 the Bears. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, like the video. Leo says if he loses, he's fleeing the country. Where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go, Leo? Anonymous, you didn't say nothing about my hat, dude. This is an ode to all these teams above me here. This is an ode to all my teams. Purple and gold for them Vikes. LA for them Dodgers. Purple and gold for them Lakers. And LA for them Kings. Glenn Human checks in and says hello to everyone in Thor's Army. Welcome. 10 Berserkers up in here. Leo's gonna flee to Germany. Matthew Bourgeois says not a good day for that Raider Nation. No, it wasn't. Bears Fury Real says nice hat. Thank you, my man. Packers look like they're headed back into the locker room to me. I don't know what the hell's going on. Goose Sports says sup. What's up, Goose? Glenn says love that Dodgers cap. Thank you, Glenn. I brought out my knockoff Viking jersey for this one. This one I bought from somewhere overseas, and they didn't even put no colors on the stripes. What the hell were they doing? Anonymous says, let's take a shot, Goose. I wish I had some Fireball. I thought I had a little bit left, but I guess not. 14 Berserkers up in here. All right, let's take a quick look at the rules of the stream. You gotta have rules or you have anarchy. Here we go, rules of the stream coming up right now. Welcome to Valhalla Sports Talk. Due to copyright restrictions, this game cannot and will not be shown. If you want your message to stand out from the crowd of 14 people in the chat, you can get a super chat or a super sticker. They're available now. No trolls, no racism, no hate speech, no politics. Respect my mods at all time or catch the hammer. Have fun or leave. Thank you to the Mod Squad for all you do. No, I didn't get no more beer either, dude. I'm just having me a soda pop. All right, let's send a quick thank you to all of our frontline workers and all the shift workers out there in America who work during these games. That's who we do these streams for. says he's going to go take a nap. That means he's going to another channel. 15 berserkers up in here. Time locally 6:10, so we're about 10 minutes away from game time in this one, ladies and gentlemen. 10 minutes away from game time. Berserkers up in here as Thor's army continues to grow. Thor looking good in his general cap there. Thor looking good. All right, Julian, have a good one, dude. Take a little nappy. What do you guys think of them cheese hats? What do you guys think of them cheese hat heads? Every time I see someone wearing one, I want to kick him in the throat. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, Leo says, Valhalla, have you seen two pretty best friends? No, I heard something about there has to be one of them has to be ugly. Anonymous says they're ugly. That's what I think. Yeah, but do you have the urge to kick him in the throat? Kind of petty, I know, but I can't help it. I can't help it. Leo, what's the punchline of your have you seen two pretty best friends? Is that a movie or what the hell's going on there? Don't confuse me. I'm 52 years old. Leo says it's the coolest tradition ever. Tommy Monahan checks up in here, says, hello, Jeff. Not a Weenie Bay fan, and one of my professors was from Wisconsin. Gotcha, Tommy. Welcome back, dude. The sports kid says, I'm a Jets fan. I'm hoping we get Trevor Lawrence. Galvin O'Neill checks in, just puts an E. No time for nothing else. I'm just going to type an E and call it good. Welcome to the channel, Galvin O'Neill. Welcome to the channel, E. Tommy says, sorry, I'm missing time. I'm in the midst of a movie. Totally understandable. Stephanie White puts an E up. Galvin now says, go Pack Go. Are you trying to tell me, Tommy, that you're Leo? Is that what you're trying to tell me? I get it now. Tommy coming in here trying to see if we're talking bad about Canadians. See if we got some Canadian slander going on up in here. No Canadian slander. I've made peace with the Canadians. Tommy says, Leo is repeating me. I don't know what to believe, ladies and gentlemen. 15 berserkers up in here. So the last meeting between these two teams, Packers 21, Bears 13. Be careful, Leo. We don't take kindly to the trollage. Careful, Leo. You'll be just like that last guy, the last stream. 50 warnings, and finally I had enough. And sent him packing forever and ever. Amen. Galvin says, who do you think's gonna win? I think the Packers are gonna win. Anonymous says there's always one. Isn't there? For real? Isn't there always one? Carrie Underwood doing her song. Hashtag Carrie Underwood Boner. Hashtag Carrie Underwood Boner. FJ the King checks in, says hi, hello. I hate that I can't hear this song because I'm doing a stream. I like it. It's got a good beat. It makes me want to dance. Tommy says thanks. That was odd. I didn't know what the hell was going on, Tommy. I had no idea what the hell was going on. 18 Berserkers up in here. Welcome to Valhalla Sports Talk Sunday Night Football Live. First look at Lambeau Field. Bears taking the field. And here come them Packers. Rodgers looking smug and arrogant as ever. So we're going up against all the big boys here on YouTube today. All the big boys are doing this game. Let's see how little old Valhalla can do. So we were just shy of our November goal for the stream here. Just shy. We were sitting at $14.99. Let's see if we hit that puppy. Nope, we lost one. Now we're 2 away. $24.98 is a subscriber count. 2498 is a subscriber count. Somebody lied. Somebody was lying. Valhalla, I subscribed. No, you didn't, you liar. You're a liar. Tyler Sharoma checks in, says hi. What's up, Tyler? What's up, dude? Tommy says, is it possible for both teams to fall through the earth? If it was, I would like to see it. My prediction was 24-20 Packers on a field goal late. Glenn Human says, we are small but mighty. We're trying, my man. We are trying. Casey says, as a Viking fan, which team losing tonight helps us? I don't know, dude. I mean, the Bears are 5-5. If they lose, wouldn't we be tied with them? Look at all that. I think the Bears losing would be better for us, but there ain't no way in hell I'm rooting for the Packers. I'm not saying your name. I'm not saying your freaking name, emojis. I'm not saying your name. 13 Berserkers up in here, up in here. I think this is probably the last commercial break before we get this party started. So did all the points scored by Kansas City today pretty much end people's hopes and dreams in fantasy football? Emoji says, I gave you juju, don't make me take it back. Emoji loves they don't love them. That's all bullshit. They don't love anybody but the Vikings. 16 Berserkers up in here as Thor's army continues to grow. Emoji said that's good enough. I'm glad. Alrighty, so we're real close to this thing kicking off, ladies and gents. Real close. Man, it gets quiet in here. It's quiet in here when I ain't got this fancy music going. Anybody else at home dancing to this song? Casey says Roger on the Packers remark. Leo says after 16 years I have returned. Alright, I think we're about to get to it. Ladies and gentlemen. Tommy says it's Jeff's lo-fi music to hate Green Bay. Bye. Hugh says, yes, I'm dancing, and I had some Fireball. Sheila Jones up in here says, hi, Valhalla and everyone. What's up, Sheila? Welcome back. Congrats on your Chiefs. Glenn says the music is a toe tapper for sure. You can do some electric slide to this. Kind of got a little Muppets feel to it. King Yellowman up in here says Ty Sharona in the house. Welcome back, King Yellowman. What are you packing for, Tommy? You going on a trip? Or are you rooting for the Packers? Okay, so the Vikes are 5-6, the Bears are 5-5, so I guess it would be better if we tied the Bears. We would probably pass them in the standings. So we probably are supposed to root for the Bears. I mean, for the Packers. But I ain't doing that, because I hate them some bitches. And I'm not rooting for the Bears either, because I hate them some bitches too. King Yellow and packing a bowl. I do have some of those Mary J. Wanna smokers up in here in my channel. Oh wow, Tommy says he has to move, his apartment is being demolished. Sorry to hear that, Tommy. Alright, Mitch Trubisky getting the Bears fired up. Is that funny or not? I think that's kind of funny, actually. I feel that's kind of funny. Mitch Trubisky leading the team chant there. Alright, let's get to it. I got to turn up the volume a little bit.
What he's been feeling and what he said. It sounded like a different Mitch Trubisky when we talked to him yesterday. Same for Matt Nagy, head coach.
Yes, and Coach Nagy not calling the plays.
King Yellowman says, I wish I could demolish something right now.
So it's going to be important to take it off
Last year, 5.
All right, let's go. Looks like those Packers, them nasty Packers, are going to get this football. Let's move it around, move it around, move it around. Give it to Aaron Rodgers. There you go. The $1 million football goes to Aaron Rodgers first tonight. Kicks away, and we're underway in Green Bay. And the most boring play in professional sports, the kickoff in the NFL, is out of bounds. And the Packers will take over at the 25.
Turns 37 on Wednesday, likely to go over 50.
Leo says there's a lot of alcoholics in this chat. There's more than that, buddy.
Just like the play.
Some of these folks in here won't drink alcohol, but they'll get some high on some weed. They like the weed.
He's got confidence in how he's handling things.
All right, once we get the stats thing going here, I'll bring up the other screen here, folks.
36-degree night.
Pat 1963 says, I agree with Leo. Welcome, Pat. Rogers throws it on a screen to the left. The big old tight end, rumbling, bumbling, stumbling for a Green Bay Packer. First down, ladies and gentlemen.
Yard line, 6 catches of the year. So the band's back together on offense. Aaron Jones, Devontae Adams are healthy. Big advantage to this team, as you see.
Yeah, but they don't ever bring it out anymore, Yellowman. What's up, Pat? What's up, Patrick?
Now has his contract.
All right, here we go. Let's go to this next screen. Mazow. That's how we do when we do what we do. Up in here, up in here.
Back in the lineup here.
First and 10.
Second snap,
Rogers throws it into the ground.
Trying to get it out to Aaron Jones and bring up second down.
They got to do something. I agree. Just eliminate it. Well, they've made it so that nothing happens. I guess the Bengals returned one today, but it's usually a mistake.
The loss to the Colts in Indy in overtime on Sunday.
He told us his communication.
Emoji said that Mike Trico should never have a job with his past.
They just have a feel for each other that's developed over the year.
I don't know nothing about his past. Right up the middle by Jones, rumbling, bumbling, stumbling for a Green Bay Packer first down. King Leopold hyping them Packers.
One thing we'll notice, Mike, no Hakeem Hicks in there tonight. He would usually be right here, not there. They're running right.
How's the audio, everybody? Can you hear everything okay?
Hicks would be. Great job by Lucas Patrick, the right guard. Here coming off, creating that hole.
And you're right, Tony. No Hakeem Hicks in there is going to be.
Pat says the Packers having their way already. Yeah, they're just moving down the field at will.
Player he is, the Bears are going to miss him. They've got to get a concerted group effort to replace him.
Oh, gotcha emojis. Pitch to Jones, going left.
Seal. Bears rally on a gain of 1.
Gain of about 1, forced out of bounds.
Play after Jalen Johnson.
Sheila Jones says, dude, there's nothing wrong with getting high or having a good stiff drink. Hey, I agree.
Gonna have to be a step up
I just have never tried the wacky weed ever.
Pass rushers are outstanding, but
One day maybe I'll try it. You never know.
This year, but Khalil Mack's been great, and Roquan Smith, sideline to sideline, is outstanding for Chicago. Kyle Fuller, good year at the corner. They rarely throw his way. The rookie Jalen Johnson has been tested. There's Hicks. He tested the hamstring before the game.
All right, Rogers rolling to the right.
Second down.
Throws it, and it's going to be short of the first down. Packers are traveling left to right on your TV screen. They're wearing their dark green on white uniforms. The Bears wearing their white tops, blue pants.
Had success with, and that's something the Packers told us they want to do. Some misdirection plays early to slow down those inside linebackers.
Tommy says, I'm a drinker, not a smoker.
They flow so much.
And Yellowman says he has something in his hand right now. Come on. Come on. We got ladies up in here, Leo. Show some class. Be a classy chatter.
Now Lazard back in the back line. Good drive over there. Third and 7. Bears bring 5.
Thrown over the middle. Woo, Lazard. A flip and a Green Bay Packer first down.
Second-year man from Iowa State, back after missing a half dozen games with core surgery.
Leo says every day about 30 people die in the United States in drunk driving crashes. And I didn't say anything about drinking and driving, my man.
He knew exactly where that
I don't think Sheila did either. She just said she likes to have a drink.
Make sure I get the first down. Well done.
Good example. Matt Ford told us about
25 berserkers up in here. Tommy says, let's keep it light, Leo, or you'll get the hammer.
from the 39.
Rogers on a 1st and 10, throws it dump off to the left to Lazard again, I think.
The 34-yard line is Trevathan and Roquan Smith are over there for Chicago.
And again, one of the things you have to do when you're playing the Bears and you want to throw, you've got to slow down Khalil Mack and watch how he gets a little help.
Pat's having him with sweet tea from Bojangles. I've heard of that Bojangles. I don't have a clue what it is, though. I imagine it's some kind of a fast food joint. All right, Rogers on under center on a 2nd and 5. Hands it off. Jones up the middle. Little opposition for another Green Bay Packer first down, ladies and gentlemen.
They move the ball comfortably on this Bears defense the first 4-10 of this one.
Leo says you only know if you live down south what Bojangles is.
Let's look at the double team block here. Corey Lindsley, the center, and Patrick, the right guard. They'll start on the double team, get the linebackers some flow, and then Lindsley comes off, and that creates the hole. Very good timing there by those two.
When Hicks is in there, those two guys have to stay
on it much longer. That's a big difference.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Packers, just at the 25-yard line. Handoff straight up the middle by Jones again, and he gets 6-7 yards before Bear even touches him.
Aaron Jones, this is game 4 back.
King Yellowman says it means he has a cup of sugar with some tea in it.
236 yards from scrimmage. Just outstanding.
Oh, little music. Sneaking in a little music on me. Sons of bitches. Sheila says, pipe down. I'm not driving. I'm home for the night.
There he is.
So stand down. Know your role, son. Know your role. Sheila ain't having none of your guff. Packers 2nd and 2. Handoff going left. Jones gets wiped out for a loss, I think.
Early on, tripped him just short of the 15, and that's just short of the first down.
That's going to bring up a 3rd down and very short for the Packers.
Green Bay here tonight.
Leo says I should move to Tennessee. It's too hot in Arizona. Bull. I love it here. This is the best weather on earth.
Easier one for Green Bay, but by and large,
Pat tells King what he can do with what he's got in his hand. He'll have a sweet tea.
So this is a Bear defense that he might move on, but if he gets
3rd inches for the Packers here at the 15.
Jamal Williams, the back now.
Handoff up the middle, and that's going to be a Green Bay Packer first down.
To the 12-yard line of the Packers, setting the tone.
Leo says I must be rich. No, I'm pretty sure I'm not. If I am, nobody told me that I'm rich.
They practiced against it. They played against Rodgers.
King says I'm freezing in Los Angeles.
Couldn't stop the first down.
We got a little chilly in the nights here lately.
That'll keep the defense this week against Aaron Rodgers.
All right, so 1st and 10 for these Packers at about the 12. One wide receiver left, bunched on the right. They run it to the right.
It's a rare first down on this drive where the Packers don't get good yardage.
Ooh, a little bit of animosity on the field, some pushing and shoving.
And just a reminder, everyone, this is Bears Packers.
Yes, it is.
Williams is the back that got the carry there.
Secondary guys come. Good tackling there. This is what the Bears do.
Pat says Charlotte, North Carolina is where it's at, bro. Dude, I would not live in any of those places back there that have that humidity. There ain't no way in hell.
There are some folks in the state.
No friggin' way.
Test all the systems to see if they'll have fans.
South Carolina, North Carolina, all them places, you go take a shower and you get out and it's so humid you're wetter than when you were in the shower. I'm not doing that. King Yellowman says, I'm so rich I'm going to be homeless in a few weeks. I ain't far behind you, buddy.
The Packers halfway through this opening quarter.
And we're gonna
yeah, I'm from California, Sheila. I remember California weather. I agree, it's good weather.
Buster screen. This was a slant. He's going to break wide open. Ball's on target, just slipped. Nothing you can do about that. But their eyes lit up when they saw that single coverage.
Yeah, I couldn't afford to live in Los Angeles anymore.
You can tell me that for 2 weeks. We're going to see.
All right, so 3rd and 10 for the Packers here. Rodgers in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers left, 1 right. That's Adams. Running back to his right.
3rd and 10. Here's Rodgers with Todd.
Rodgers going for it all in the end zone. Caught for a Green Bay Packer touchdown. I don't know why that thing went off twice. I apologize. So that was Devontae Adams from Aaron Rodgers, the 12-yard touchdown pass, ladies and gentlemen. And the Packers go up 6-0, ending the extra point.
Catches as a Packer for Devontae Adams, who is as good as anyone in the league in the red zone, and proves it right there.
Here we go, trying to get that
Crosby.
Extra point. This is Crosby.
It's got to hold.
Kick up. And he missed it. Now we got all kinds of shit going off that ain't supposed to go off. All right. Sorry about that. A little technical difficulty up in here. Devon says, have you ever been to Minnesota? Yes, Devon, I worked there a couple summers when I was a kid. I would go up there and work at an uncle's resort. Lake of the Woods in Baudette, Minnesota. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, dude. I changed the score to 6, but I put it on the number pad, which has hotkeys.
America's been waiting for.
What do you do?
Unlimited plans start at just $35. With entertainment the whole family will love. Switch now and get up to $13.50 off our best 5G phones. Only on Verizon.
What are you talking about, Pat? I didn't put up no gay flag.
Gotta hand it to you, Jamie. Your knowledge of Victorian architecture really paid off this time.
No, hell no, he didn't pay me my $50. Hell no.
Thankfully, they follow their motorcycle with their home auto. They're protected.
I knew better than that.
What do you say? One more game of backgammon?
Not on your life.
Oh, I wanted to bring that up about the Viking game. Do you guys remember in the Viking game when the Panthers made that extra point and I screamed on the stream that it was no good, no good, no good? If you look at videos of that extra point, they missed that shit. That could have cost the Vikings the win.
The ones you love and the ones they love. For the brand who's won more total IIHS Top Safety Awards than Honda, Toyota.
Jay Becerra checks in, says, you give Rodgers all day, he's going to find someone open. No doubt there. No doubt there, my man.
APR plus $1,000 bonus cash or no payments for 90 days in your first 2 payments.
All right, let's move the $1 million football over to these Bears. Pizzow. Goose, back up in here, back up in here.
Brought to you by the all-new Elantra.
Pat, you pipe down. You pipe down, Pat.
Gives you more.
Nobody cares about the last time the Cowboys played the Vikings. What I want to talk about as far as the Cowboys are concerned is that 41-16 shellacking they took on Turkey Day at their house. Let's talk about that, Pat. 15-37. All right, Green Bay kicks it. It's fumbled at the 20, but he picks it up and he's running it back, rumbling, bumbling, stumbling to the 32.
Away for Cordero Patterson, the explosive kick return, and Mitchell Trubisky will take over at the 32-yard line. Number 2 pick.
Anonymous says, I just seen a video of 2 girls who flashed the camera at the World Series. How did we miss that? I don't know.
3 for Nick Foles. There's won that game, so he's 3-0 as a starter.
Sheila Jones says the best part of Rodgers ran out of Danica Patrick. Ouch. Ouch, Sheila Jones. Ouch.
But develop the bye week, Tony. They're back to this.
Vroom, vroom.
He says all the right things. Sounds really confident about getting back in here. First play, first down, and Trubisky on the right down.
Trubisky throws it to the right for a short gain.
Here are the guys who are going to try to help Trubisky get this.
Pat says sweet tea is better than beer. Pat just broke a law in 50 states, I'm pretty sure.
Robinson, the number 1 threat. There's the old
Anonymous says the Cowgirls are trash. Let's be real.
up front of the O-line. Sam Mustapher's in its center.
Leo says I like you cut, G. I need a haircut, man.
We're going to watch Charles Leno, the left.
Have to get me one this week.
This is the 6th difference.
2nd and 7 for the Bears. Run right up the middle. Woo! Get going, big fella! Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. 10 down at the 7-yard line. Montgomery takes a check cash. Takes a chunk out of these boys for a Chicago Bear. First down, ladies and gentlemen.
You're going to see blocks come off. Mitch Trubisky keeping that defense.
Tommy says, oh, Sheila, well done.
Great start for the Chicago Bears. Exactly what they needed.
Longest run of his career. We just pointed out Whitehair, 65 from left guard.
All right, here we go. 1st and goal. Trips formation. Left. Hand off to Montgomery, who tries to go up the middle this time. And this time the Packers weren't having that mess.
Johnson behind the line of scrimmage. Lowry is the key on the tackle. Kenny Clark, the guy up front, you need to watch. 2-time Pro Bowler, difference maker. You have the Smiths, the sack men on the edges.
Jay Becerra says, I'm a Cowboys fan. I'm embarrassed of that
Pick it up and
game Thursday, not our year. Yeah, not really.
their corners. So is Pro Football Focus. Look at the ranking for Jair Alexander.
Goose said that was a nice run,
Amos in his 2nd year.
especially if you got him on your fantasy team. What did he clip off, like 50 there?
2nd and goal, Chicago.
2nd and goal for the Bears in the red zone. Thrown over the middle, caught. No! What the hell happened there?
We'll see if it's a catch and a fumble.
What do you think, Chad? Did he catch that ball? Did he catch it and then fumble it?
It's recovered by the
They're calling it a safety.
touchback, so it will automatically go to review.
They're going to review it.
Did the tight end Cole Kmet possess it long enough and make that third?
Leo says Colin Kaepernick's going to get put up. He's going to get picked up. No, he isn't.
He has that long enough mic.
Take a real-time look. That was Terry McCauley.
What do you guys think? Did he catch this? I don't think he caught it. I don't think he ever made a football move. When he
What do
turns,
you see?
So you're right.
Brings up 3rd
I don't know. You put it in slow motion, it looks like he turned, I guess.
They've changed their mind. Control 2 feet down.
Sheila says vroom, vroom.
It looked to me like he lost it just as he was taking that additional step. Incomplete pass, I believe, is correct.
I know those officials aren't supposed to.
All right, so now I think they ruled it incomplete because the Packers coach is looking like he wants to challenge it.
Holding that flag, he's not sure whether to toss it and challenge or keep it here.
Don't do it, coach. That was not a catch.
Man, that's a tough one because you kind of feel like it might be.
All right, so 3rd and goal. He's still thinking about throwing it.
Still looking at the board. He's thinking about throwing it. He doesn't throw it.
Ball snapped. You don't challenge it. Bears going for the end zone. Robinson doesn't control it all the way to the ground.
Incomplete. Kevin King, one of those terrific corners, was there in coverage.
This is the true definition of a.
Jay Becerra said that was a fumble.
Allen Robinson in the slot. They just want to put it up, give him a chance. Green, great position, fights, stays with him.
Leo Cap was good many years ago. He ain't good anymore. He's not good anymore. Politics totally aside, that dude ain't ready for NFL life right now. You don't leave the game for as many years as he has, no matter how he left it or why he left it. You don't just come back and start slinging the rock. All right, that field goal is up, and it's good, ladies and gentlemen. That makes me put one of these F8s up here. F8, the kick is good. And we're going to give the Bears a little score here. Put on a little funky music. Don't use the number key, Jeff. Bad stuff happens if you use the number key. Road Dog, it's me. Checks in, says Goose is sipping on that perp. Anonymous is packed, smokes rocks. Sheila Jones, the little channel that could, smash that like button. Do it, please. Iced tea and perp, says Road Dog. Leo says if you're drinking beer right now, you've been to jail before. Man, I'm not drinking beer, but I have been to jail before. Wasn't for long, though. The fun stuff says he wants the Packers to win so the Vikings go to 2nd place. Pat 1973 dropping facts in the chat. Leo says, what for? I got pulled over for a Dewey once. Adjudicated to an improper lane change. That's why you get a good lawyer. I have a funny story about my trip to jail. Funny story. So I get pulled over and I fail the sobriety business and they take me in and I walk into the area where they're gonna input you, and 2 funny things happened. The first one is I walked in and the guy that was the jailer, I had dated his daughter like a year or 2 prior to that, I think, or many years before that, probably like 5 years before that. And I walk in and he says, Jeff, I know you. And I'm like, who the hell is this dude? And then it dawned on me that he was that gal's dad, and he liked me apparently. So anyway, I greeted him. And at the time I was working, I had just left working for the Juvenile Detention Center, so I knew how to input people in the computer when they got jailed. So I never got put in a cell. They let me input all the drunks while I was waiting for my wife to get my bail. So that's my story, and that's the end of it. All right, this ball kicked into the end zone for a touchback. All right, so we're back into another commercial. I totally didn't get you guys to see that kick because I was telling a story. I knew all the cops, Anonymous. I knew every one of them. I still needed to get a good lawyer though for my Dewey. This is many years ago too. This is 25 years ago now, I guess. You guys be nice to Sheila. Nobody mess with Sheila. I'm telling you right now. Dang, Road Dogg said he went to prison after Hurricane Katrina for mistaken identity.
And spring injury in the Monday nighter against Minnesota 2 nights ago, and he dominated up front that game. First to Jalen Rogers from the pocket to Adams.
All right, Adams gets it on the left there
Good move on screen.
and is going to gain about 9 on 1st and 10. Road Dogg got me a prism tat. I got one of them prism tats, but I got it when I was in the Army.
Decade after decade.
I wanted a Viking tattoo, so I gave a guy a bottle of Bacardi,
Devontae Adams is all of that.
and he made me a tattoo.
And Aaron Rodgers.
I'll have to tell you guys one day about the machine that made my tattoo.
With Jordy Nelson and Randall Cobb and the great players that he's had.
Yes, the dog's name is Thor.
And knowing what the other one is thinking.
Yeah, he's not self-promoting, Sheila. He's just talking. Thank you, though. Keeping an eye out for these scoundrels. Run up the middle by the Packers for a Green Bay Packer first down.
Well, Aaron Rodgers has talked about the common thread over his many years of facing the Chicago Bears.
Road Dogg says no lie. That's crazy,
You
dude.
know what you're going to get. Here they are through week 11. Maybe not as outstanding as some other recent.
You're not lying about the tattoo either?
Well, they're playing well, and part of the reason their stats may not be as good, they haven't played with the league very much in these last 6 or 7 games.
She's just making sure, Pat. She's one of my newer mods. She's good to go.
Juan Smith, 58, middle line.
Oh, move the $1 million football. My bad.
Aaron loves
Mazow.
time here in the NFL.
All right, Rodgers scrambling around, throws it over to the middle to a wide open
St. Brown.
Green Bay Packer dude who runs and gets another Green Bay Packer first down.
Robert Quinn couldn't bring him down. And the former Notre Dame wide receiver has a first down.
And the experience of Aaron Rodgers just shows here.
Okay, Rogue Dog says no. I didn't really get a tattoo. That would have been a better story if you did, though. Were you serious about getting mistaken identity in Katrina?
Do that because he was only facing a 3-minute rush.
King Yellowman says, I never went to jail, but one time I got picked up for truancy on my way off campus.
St. Brown again on Buster
They kept him in a truancy center all day.
to get the flag down.
Jay says, show us the tat. I'm not showing it.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense number 98.
Adam Troutman checks in, says the GOAT. What's up, Adam? Welcome back, dude.
Fifth round pick out of Delaware a couple of years ago. Got in there late. And I'll take the Packers down to around.
Rogue Dog said, yes, I'm serious about that part. 26 Berserkers up in here, up in here. I would say Thor's army continues to grow, but it's not.
To that second step.
Jay Becerra says Rodgers just out here slicing and dicing.
Gentlemen, yeah, when those hands go back, you know.
That's really on the shoulder. And it kind of rolls up to the helmet a little bit there. Quarterbacks always get the benefit of the doubt. That's a big benefit there. From the 34.
Handoff up the middle. I think this is Williams. They're just owning the Bears at the line of scrimmage.
On that play, Tony. Lazard. Yeah, wide receiver in there, right? We're talking about the little things he does. He's willing to get in there.
Sheila Jones says, really, my husband has been to the house, and that's funny. You know the police. Well, I did then. I don't really know him now, Sheila.
In motion, and he's
Back in them days, when I first got out of the Army, I worked for the first 5 years at a juvenile detention center.
doesn't seem like a big deal.
So I knew all the cops when they would bring the young folks in to be locked up. Going to the left here, Williams again. This time the Bears almost get to him.
That flag earlier. Good run stop there to bring up third down, 2.5. Here in this opening quarter, Packers a touchdown in their first drive and a missed extra point, and the Bears a field goal.
Terry McCauley, our referee expert, was kind of shaking his head on that.
Road Dog says the only place Anonymous gets laid is when he's in the big house. That's rough.
Didn't read anything into that.
No, you should. I was with him.
Daniel Kuntz checks in, says, help, my elf won't stop changing spots. That happens this time of year, Danielle. It happens. They move around. You don't know why. You don't know why. They're on the shelf. They're in the bathroom. Who knows why. Rodgers running on a 3rd and 4. Going to get the first down and slide down into the red zone for a Green Bay Packer. First down, ladies and gentlemen.
And an injured Packer.
Injured Packer on the field.
Play.
Julian says he's back. He really couldn't sleep. And Sheila and Pat are getting along. I like it. I like it when people are getting along up in here, up in here. 30 berserkers up in here. Go to a commercial break. Some kind of a commercial with Vikings attacking a castle. I like it. Sheila says, don't get your knickers in a rough. Calm the hell down. Leo says, Minnesota Vikings. Thanks for contributing, Leo. Julian says, Valhalla, how about me predicting the Vikings comeback? You did. I saw that you came in there and said, we're coming back here. I saw that. Hey, we got a high up in the chat. We busted 30 berserkers up in here as Thor's army continues to. The wrong damn numbers. Julian says F5. All right, that's enough of that. Turn that off. That ain't supposed to be on a loop. King Yellowman says the music sounds like my mom's ringtone. Shut up, Yellowman. Shut up. I like it. It's groovy, and it makes me want to dance. Seed says for me to hit Alt F4. Yeah, we can figure that out. Pat says it sounds like the old Nokia ringtones. Hey, dude, they all changed from one stream to the next. I try. And I'm always changing it. Nobody has a nicer setup than me. I don't give a damn. Eddie Moore says a Tampa Bay loss is as good as a Patriots win, so today is like a double win. Congratulations, Eddie Moore. Hey, Anonymous, that's a little low. That's a little low, dude. That's a little low. All right, let's get back to it. First and 10 for the Packers at about the 17. Not much of a gain on that one. NC says a Viking win put up one more percentage for them to make the playoffs. The almost closer. All right, so calm the hell down. Eddie Moore says, I'm so ugly, YouTube took my profile pic down. That's bad, dude. That's pretty ugly. They let me keep mine.
They popped in and did a good job.
That's a shocker.
Last week against the Colts.
All right, 2nd and 8. Rodgers drops back, throws it over the middle, hits Adams at the 10, puts on the brakes after the first down, and it's still a Green Bay Packer first down, ladies and gentlemen. So now we got a 1st and goal for these sons of bitches.
He's going to just come all the way across the field on a shallow cruise. Going against man coverage.
I'm on the wrong screen.
Pass it off. Danny Trevathan just not quite fast enough to pick him up. Good hands catch. Well done again.
Leo, stand down, stand down.
They're sorting personnel here. We're the back end of the quarter, and they don't need to get a snap in, so they will.
Yes, I'm going to do LA Kings games, Goose.
1st and goal.
Definitely doing Kings games. I already have the setup done, actually. All right, we're going to a commercial break here. 6-3 is your score at the end of one. 6-3 is your score at the end of one. Yeah, people, listen to Sheila. Smash the like button. Listen to Sheila. I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't think I've ever had 2 streams in a row where we sat around 25, 30. Daniel says Giants mad. First place. Can they make the playoffs? That would be crazy, wouldn't it, Daniel? I saw a lot of people on Twitter, a lot of Giants fans on Twitter pissed that their draft position went from like top 10 to like 19. They're all pissed off. Watch me now ask who am I in for this game. I don't care who wins it. Pat says I wait till after the stream before I hit the like. I gotta decide. I gotta think about it before I hit that like. My likes aren't given out just for free, says Pat 1537. And Siege says if the Packers win, the Vikings get closer to the playoffs. Yeah, I don't care. I can't root for either one of these teams. I hate them both. I don't like either one of them. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm doing the Tuesday night game, Danielle. I'm doing that game. I'll be streaming the Tuesday night game, which is surprising because my little cartoon wrestler dude is doing live that night, but I won't be there for it. But I'm going to do that game. Ravens Steelers on Tuesday. I'll be there. All right, let's get back to this one.
Thanks for showing up. Aaron Rodgers said this week during his press conference, I miss all the traditions of Lambeau, like roll out the barrel and signs. So game operations was listening to the main operator.
So first and goal here.
Signs were in place. One of the Lambeau traditions continues. First and goal for the Packers in the second quarter. And Rodgers on the
Touchdown Packers.
touchdown Green Bay.
Roberts to Lewis for the touchdown. Rodgers to Lewis for the touchdown. Extra point pending.
And they really get the rookie corner here. He bites just inside. Johnson does. Takes his eye off Lewis. Well done again.
Crosby makes this
Extra point is up, and it's good.
And the Packers 2 drive.
It's good, ladies and gentlemen. So, Anonymous, you're going to go to the wrestling thing? You should go there and support there, I suppose. Jay Becerra says, I like the setup, I like the content, great work. I watched my Dodgers win the World Series on this channel. You're my good luck channel. Right on, Jay. Anonymous isn't no 52. Anonymous isn't 52. I'm 52. Right on, dude. Yeah, I'll have to watch it on tape. I wasn't real impressed with my wrestler dude last week, even though he got the dub. All right, here we go. Packers kicking it. Let's move that $1 million football to the Bears. Bam.
The Bears are down 10. They do kick.
Oops, I missed the score. Sorry.
Time for the most kickoff returns for touchdown.
I forgot that missed extra point.
Covered there. Stop at the 20-yard line. Packers.
What do you guys expect? This shit's for free. This shit's for free. Expect accuracy. Come on.
Oh, fans in
This shit's for free.
here, especially for this game. Even the Bears.
Danielle says, I once played in the NFL. I broke my spine and quite.
The cheeseheads and the folks, it feels.
Yeah, it wasn't very impressive. Maybe that means I'm going to do well this week.
This game is the National Football League.
It's random, though. He just loads it in the computer and bam, away it goes.
Bears Packer man.
64 years.
All right, thrown to the tight end who rumbled, bumbles, stumbles, and gains about 8.
This catch against a Packer defense that did not play well, Tony, in the second half of the Indianapolis game.
No, they didn't. And they said that they got off to a good start and their energy level wore down. So we've got to see what happens here. But it's a good job by the Chicago offense. They had success running the ball. First series now come with a
Sheila says, is it watch me now? Ahi checks in. What's up, Ahi? Ooh, nice throw by Trubisky, and the Bears have a Bears first down.
Sharp so far.
And I love the second and short. Hey, we'll fake it, play action, get a little one-on-one with Allen Robinson. He runs the sharp in route. That is right on the money.
King Yellowman says $1 million each time he changes the score. That's correct. My graphics department, they charge me $1 million. First and 10, handoff to Patterson, formerly of the Vikings, and he gains about 3. Hey, we got our first penalty flag. Flag on the play.
Late, only 1 penalty in that first quarter. Is that roughing the passer penalty on Chicago?
Yeah, I have 2 fantasy teams, Leo. I have a dynasty one that I run, and then another dynasty one that I bought into a couple years ago that's way too deep. So I'm in first place in one of them, and I'm in last place in the other.
I love what way he started this game, though. Running the football.
I've run a league, fantasy league, for over 20 years, though.
So Lasers calling the plays, second game now. Nagy gave up the play calling. He was on Andy Reid's staff. He saw Andy Reid do. As a matter of fact, that benefited Nagy as he had the chance to call plays. He says it's not permanent, but I'm going to...
Goose says Anonymous wants a bacon cheeseburger. Offsides on the Packers. Flag on the play.
Jumping there. Get 5 with a holding penalty back.
Zone infraction. Defense number 97. 5-yard penalty. So first down.
Tony, some coaches call plays when they come up through the ranks. That's how they get these jobs. Well, what's your thoughts on what's going on here with Hager?
It's tough to give that up, but I think it can be a good thing at times. And really, it's a collaborative.
Is that a thing?
And the play call.
Is that a thing? Walnuts on a bacon burger? Or just an anonymous thing? First and 13, over the middle, hits the tight end for Chicago Bear. First down, ladies and gentlemen.
37-yard line. It's going to be so hard, though.
Who started fantasy football, Jay Becerra?
Calling plays, it was a little out-of-body experience for him a couple of weeks ago.
It is difficult, but I think what happened...
Goose says he just did a shot. I don't believe Goose. Goose has to go out there and sell some insurance tomorrow. No way he did a shot.
And we're on the same page anyway. We know what we want to call. It's just getting it communicated.
So far, 4 on 6.
Fake handoff. Trubisky looking deep, going for it all into double coverage, and it's picked off by the Green Bay Packers.
Stay aggressive, try to go deep, and
Darnell Savage of the Packers with the interception in the end zone. Trubisky is a member of the Heave It and Hope Brigade. The Heave It and Hope is what Trubisky did there, and it didn't quite work out. Intercepted by the Packers, and they'll take over. Let's move that $1 million football over here, over here. Really, the Raiders owners started fantasy football for real, Jay Becerra? That must have been right around the time that they were in town where I lived. Big Mac says, I don't know why, but I dislike both of these teams for the same reason. Me too, Big Mac. I totally understand. I don't know what he did earlier. Interesting. I lived by the Raiders practice facility in the mid-'80s. I know a lot of them Raiders from back then, or I met them anyway. Doesn't that Derrick Henry of the Titans look like he's too big? Like you know the videos you see of high school football players where there's a high school football player that's way too big for the rest of the players that he's playing with? Derrick Henry looks like that in the NFL. He looks like he's way too big. Still in this commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know, watch me now. I haven't looked at any of the playoff scenarios. Ask Goose. Goose Sports will probably know if they clinched. Goose, did the Saints clinch a playoff spot today? Yeah, no lie, Leo. He runs fast too, but he looks like he's a bigger human being than anybody else on the field. Like, much bigger than everybody else. All right, we're headed back to Lambeau Field. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Oh, they're playing music.
Kansas City. Packers after the interception. Take over their own 20. And Rodgers. Play action.
Rodgers going for it all on the right side.
Great recovery.
Broken up. It was intended for Devontae Adams.
For Jackson to come over and break it up. Let's go back first to the interception by Trubisky, Tony.
We talked to Mitch yesterday about this. They want to be aggressive. They want to take shots. They want to get a deep ball to Darnell Mooney, but you have to know when it's not there.
Oh, the Patriot dude, what did he do earlier? He just kept being a douchebag, dude. He was just trying to, he was personally attacking my moderators. You know, calling them. He just literally was that guy that just kept asking for it. Jason Manzari checks in and says, yo, what's up, Jason?
As well as anybody in the league here in Green Bay.
What's up, Jason?
From last year.
All right, Rodgers on a 2nd and 10, throws it to the right. Lazard out of bounds just prior to the first down marker. Going to bring up a 3rd and short.
Packers center Corey Linsley, who left last week's game with a back injury, was being worked on in the medical tent before he was carted off.
NBC on an injury update did those chimes like they do before they cut into NBC News, where you think like the world is on fire, and it just scared the shit out of me. I thought we were going to a special report.
We mentioned John Runyon, 6th round draft pick out of Michigan, playing the left guard spot.
All right, 3rd and 1 for the Packers. Rodgers back to pass, throws it over the middle. Adams catches it for a Green Bay Packer. First down, ladies and gentlemen. Watch Me Now says it's showing Saints as a 1st-round bye on the standings chart, but it's probably speculation. It could be if the season ended today. That's what it could be, right? Leo says, fun fact, in high school, Derrick Henry has the most rushing yards in high school football history, and they made a rule for him that when he scored over 21 points, he had to be taken out of the game. That's messed up, man.
First downs, score the city. 13-18.
1st and 10, handoff going right. This is Williams, and he's down after a short gain.
Williams, both back to their 4th year, came to the 2017 draft. They took Aaron Jones in the 5th round. Took Jamal Williams.
Pat says, man, Tampa fought back against Kansas City, but wasn't looking good most of the game. I agree. King Yellowman says, breaking news, the world is on fire. No crap, it's a scary time to hear those chimes. I remember 9/11 when I heard those chimes getting ready for work in the morning.
Not let this turn into a 3-score game.
Pat says, Leo, Derek is a Florida boy. That's why he's a baller, because he's like me.
Playmakers, Fuller, they'll see a lot of action over there on his left corner.
A baller, shot caller. Rodgers going for it on the right side, and it's dropped by Adams. Hit him right in the hands.
Nobody takes advantage of those free.
Flag on the play.
Rodgers. Assuming it wasn't offside, but here are the numbers to back up. He's the best in the business since he's been the number 1.
Offside, defense, right tackle, it's a 5-yard penalty, still 2nd down.
Chuck Pagano, the defensive coordinator for the Bears, told me he had a whole reel made up of these. Of the last 5 or 6 games, he showed it to the team.
Pat 1957 says Florida in the house.
They practiced it. But
You guys, it's almost your bedtime.
best at it.
Gonna get you some milk, some cookies.
He's able to hang on to a word for a second or two.
2nd and 4.
You know, he can just
2nd and 4.
play with the mind and the voice. And a master at it. The Jets we match neck with any St. Brown. Block off.
St. Brown gets to the left, gets the first down, and then gets Jabberwockied out of bounds. Just absolutely slobber-knocked.
3-yard line. So who's 319?
Well, that's going to be a Green Bay Packer first down.
Pretty good.
No, his. Come on.
No, you're not quite there.
No.
Yeah. We know who wants Robert Quinn here. Hustle. And this is something that is a trademark of the Bears defense. He gets pulled, no one blocks him. He doesn't give up, though. Johnson does a good job of holding the point. Quinn comes back to finish.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 49 for these Packers. Already up 13-3.
11.5 sacks last year. One miss.
Ball snapped, thrown short to the right to Adams,
Adams on the edge. Johnson.
who okey-dokes Fuller all the way down the field for a Green Bay Packer first down, ladies and gentlemen.
It's that chemistry we're talking about. Don't even have to call it, just eye contact. Hey, we've got a jet sweep going the other way, but if you get off coverage, I'm going to throw the ball out to you. Be ready for it. And this is just this is just the chemistry. Hey, Devontae, you see that? I see it. Here's the ball.
Aaron said it best. It's just like turning your brain off, and you're going to be able to react in perfect unison. It's the product of conversation.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Packers. Fake handoff. Dumped underneath to the tight end. We got a helmet-to-helmet hit from Fuller on Tanyan. Nothing called there.
Like Kushner on the other side. He needed to get back in the fray. It's at the 32-yard line. 2nd down coming.
But the Packers are staying true to their word. Nathaniel Hackett told us, the offensive coordinator, he said, we've got to slow those inside linebackers down. We've got to use misdirection. We've got to keep them honest. And we're seeing a lot of that here early in the game.
40 plays a game. Green Bay has run 30 of the 40. Packs only run 10 plays, or the Bears run 10 plays.
All right, 8:18 remaining here in the 2nd quarter. 13-3 is your score. Run up the middle again, and he's not going to get it. Going to bring up a 3rd and about 3.
30, here comes an important 3rd down here for Chicago, down 13.
It's amazing what you can hear. Aaron is just orchestrating everything. Hey, stay there. We've got it. We're all set. You don't have to move. Just directed traffic so well that it's a pleasure to hear and watch.
Must feel like you're back in practice, okay?
Yes.
Right?
Man, these NBC announcers are just slurping on old Rodgers. Just slurping.
Perfect. So far, this is 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4. Get him! All right, he's going to be short of the 1st.
8-yard line. Good job by the Bears to come up with a stop. Let's see what 4 does. Up 10, 4th and 2. I think he might go for it.
He's been very aggressive in these situations. Khalil Mack rushing home his left side against Billy Turner. Mack hasn't had much luck on the other side against Bakhtiari. He turns the corner here, just can't quite finish him off.
All right, so the Packers are going to go for it on 4th and 2 at the 28. Rodgers in the shotgun, 2 wide receivers right, 1 left. Calls timeout.
Tried to get him good discipline by the Bears there.
He calls timeout on the play.
Take the timeout in.
So let's fix the timeout deal here. I'm not gonna repeat that. Hey, what's up, Valhalla Sports Media? What's up, man? All right, here we go. Back to it.
And Mahomes, who of course won the draft before Trubisky, we didn't. It just worked out that way.
What's up, dude?
Took it in style today with a 400-yard first half.
And they were outstanding in that half against Tampa. Patrick Mahomes, 462. See the next.
All right, ball snapped. Rodgers throws it over the middle. Caught. First down by Tunyon, who goes at it with Trevathan, goes out of bounds, but it's a Green Bay Packer first down, ladies and gentlemen.
Great design, and it's also great pass protection. Watch all these crossers here. They know it's man coverage, but there's no one near here, and he can just sort it out. It's Robert Tunyon.
Sheila says that guy got what he deserved.
Through all that traffic. He wasn't even the first guy. He was trying to set a pick for someone else, but Rodgers had time to sort it out.
All right, this is run to the right. Williams, he gets the corner and then just past the corner. He paid for it, got popped. But he gained about 5 there.
He's going to make Kyle. There, this
Oopsie.
inside backer. He gets the read. He knows it's outside zone. Little hesitation, starts to run, and then the finish.
We've seen a little bit of what you said at the top. All the pieces are back together. This Packer offense.
Tommy says I missed all of today's game scores. Well, watch this, Tommy. There they are on the bottom of your screen. Hope you can see them. Run up the middle. And that's going to be another Packer first down.
Run to the 3, first and goal, Green Bay.
First and goal for the Packers from the 3-yard line.
This is one of those runs that Matt LaFleur would have scratched off his play chart if Akeem Hicks was in there, but they're going to run right here, right where Akeem Hicks normally would be.
Happens.
Single block, 5 yards.
It happens, Yellowman.
Hicks and middle. And they just control so much of it. Those linebackers do their work. Not tonight with the hamstring. First and goal.
Shotgun for Rodgers here. Brings Adams in motion.
Fake to Jones. Rodgers backpedals, pumps it up top.
Gets Lazard in the back of the end zone for a Green Bay Packer touchdown.
At least the third, maybe the fourth option on this play. Rodgers is going to have pressure right in his face. Lazard's going to come across to pick. Rodgers falls back, backpedals, and finds his third.
Pat says this game is over.
Incredible. Look left. Man in my face.
Sheila says, y'all may be ballers, but I'm the boss. Sheila says, bow down, kiss the ring. 20-3 is your score, ladies and gentlemen. 20-3. The hell is that? To a commercial break we go. Packers 20, Chicago Bears 3. 4:34 remaining here in the second quarter. 28 Berserkers up in here, up in here. Tommy says Dallas lost, make my heart feel good. And then he says feel a bit sorry for Denver. Why not forfeit? Nah, I don't forfeit. Dallas lost makes my heart not happy, says Pat. Jay Becerra says Rodgers needs to get hit. He is a pompous ass. I heard earlier that the best part of him, Brandon. That's what I heard. Pat says just not our year. The Cowboys will return. Angie K says, let's go Packers. Welcome back, Angie. Jay asks, Dak is coming back. He won't be coming back this year. So we're right at 2,500 on the subscriber count, ladies and gentlemen. Right at 2,500. All right, let's get back to it.
Against a very good Bears defense.
And a good kick doesn't let Cordell Patterson catch it. Bears going to take over at 25 on this Tuesday night. So Chicago and Green Bay, 109.
Pat says, I blocked Anonymous. I can't see him anymore. Julian says, the Bears are getting spanked. And Adriana Sayre says, hi. Hello, Adriana. It's pretty good, Tommy. I was breaking off at a better clip before.
49.
I don't know if I'm not getting promoted anymore by YouTube or what's going on.
53.
But 23 in a nighttime stream, that's pretty sad.
Decades for Bears fans to show for this Packer game. You got to watch.
Right up the middle there.
Found Hall of Famers come in while you're banging around trying to find the right quarterback in Chicago year after year after year.
This is a key spot here for the Bears. They've got to stay patient. They haven't had the ball a lot. They're moving it. They've been good on their play calls. They've just got to get a drive and finish it with a touchdown and get back in the game here.
See Nick Foles, the Super Bowl 15 team MVP. He started the 7 games after Trubisky was benched. He was injured with a hip and glute injury. He got carded.
Tommy says everyone is being spotty lately.
13 days will look pretty bad, but he did get to practice a little bit on Friday. So
Here we go. Trubisky going deep again. And it's incomplete.
as the receiver Mooney slipped, he's well covered with Foles.
Anonymous says YouTube is showing the game on Fox Sports Channel. Yeah, but there's still guys with thousands of people in their chats, dude.
Third down here.
I'll look at it at the half like I always do, but I'm getting spanked. I am getting mollywopped up in here. I feel like the Cowboys.
Before they punt the ball back to Green Bay the way they're playing offense right now.
Here, 3:49 left, and you're still working on those first 15 or so plays. You're hoping exactly. Third down, you should jump off in a script. You might not. 37, pressure on.
3rd and 7, thrown underneath. It's going to be a Chicago Bear.
Gets the first down. There's a flag.
Oh, wait, there's a flag on the play.
Stop that.
And now we're about to have a brawl on the field, too.
He's in the backfield. Pushing continues.
Offense, number 72.
Holding on the offense, so that's going to come back.
Play third down.
Gets the left tackle, Charles.
Anonymous says that's a low feeling.
Down gain of 13.
And Pat says I'd have more viewers if I booted Anonymous.
Charles Leno, left tackle here, blocking on Rashawn Gary, and he's a guy that Gary is a guy who.
Adriana says, man, the Bears are getting distraught. I want Bears to win, not the trash Green Bay. Yeah, me too.
When you run over the tackle, he pulls you down.
The first round pick out of Michigan stepping it up. Green Bay has seen a lot of what they had hoped to see. Big numbers for the Bears.
All right, so 3rd and 17 for the Bears now. Trubisky in the shotgun.
Now it's 3rd and 17.
And he's going to get sacked, but he fumbles it. Picked up by the Packers. Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling, score. Scoop and score for the Packers. This game's making me ill, physically ill.
Good reason to celebrate that.
Alrighty, let's put on some of this fancy music again. Packers in a rout, ladies and gentlemen. Packers in a rout as we get close to halftime. All right, so we're headed to a commercial break after the extra point is made. Anonymous says that music sounds like something from Mario game. I kind of thought so too. Pat says put Foles in there. You know, the weird fact was that Trubisky was 3-0 on the season. He'd won 3 games, lost 0. I don't know, Yellowman. Seahawks checks in and says no pack, no. So at a commercial break here, 3:11 remaining here in the second quarter. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, give the video a like. Now we're back below 2,500 again. Sheila tells Pat to take a seat over there. Tom Grossi got 4.2K up in his channel. 4.2K. Seahawks says go Vikings. They did today. They did. Jay says that the Bears need to bring Walter Payton back. That would be cool. Rogue Does says Tom Grossi is the man. Apparently, he's actually the reason I started my channel. I thought, man, if he could do it, I could do something like that. All right, we're about to get back to this one, mercifully.
What a season it has been. 8 deep, good hang time.
Patterson bringing it out to the 10.
Something happened and we'll get
And he'll get about to the 13 before he's down. 34 degrees in Lambeau Field right now. 34 degrees, some enlightening information. We're about to get back at it. Oh, there's a Packer down on the field, number 54 down on the field. So we head to a commercial. Emoji says that Dungy was overrated as a head coach. Yeah, I think I agree with that. Bills fan Neil checks in and says, Bills Mafia, welcome to the channel. Bills with another big win today, 27-17 over the Chargers. Road Dog looking for Goose. Goose said he did a shot, so he's probably taking a nap. Jay Becerra says if they don't score this series, they need to bring in Foles. They might. Or is he inactive? Bradley Reynolds checks in and says, how you doing? How you doing, Bradley? Is he done for the year, Hogs? Yeah, I'm pretty glad too, Bradley. It was a good game. At least the end of it was. Yeah, it's pretty bad, dude. Jace is bringing the rookie. Who's their rookie? They got a rookie quarterback? I think we're about to get back to it here, either way. All right, here we go, back to it.
Touchdowns, the Bears 3.
Adriana says, hey, bro, do you know I know 2 channels do sports? Yeah, cool. Welcome.
27-3 Packers. Bears are going to get the ball.
1st and 10, handoff. Let's move that $1 million football to the Bears. Who knows how long they'll keep it.
Run.
Fumble again.
Ball comes out, but after the whistle, clearly blown for forward progress. Big game 3. Tony, after the turnover, the fumble, return for touchdowns, Matt Nagy and Mitchell Trubisky. This is something he talked to us about. Get to the next play.
He really did. He wanted to see him react better after adversity and put that behind him. And I'm sure that's what he's telling them right here. Okay, we talked about this. Go out there and play your game.
Thrown over the middle.
Montgomery.
Caught by Montgomery for a Chicago Bear. First down, ladies and gentlemen.
3-yard line. Yeah, Nagy pointed to a Dallas game last year.
Pat says the Seahawks are going to eat Philly's lunch tomorrow. I'll be doing that game.
Quarterback now back in there. Do that. Don't let it snowball.
1st and 10, thrown to the left. And this one's caught for another Chicago Bear first down by Miller, I believe that is.
Here at Lambeau. So the Bears trying to get on the board.
All right, headed to a commercial. Headed to a commercial here. Viking Jerome checks in, says SKOL Vikings, baby. Good game today, dude. Good ending, at least. Road Dog is me. He says, damn. Now Pat's laughing. Seahawks says, glad I found your channel. Right on, dude. Still in a commercial break in this one. 2 minutes. The 2-minute warning for the first half. 27-3 is your score. Packers in a blowout. The sports kid checks in, says the Packers are destroying the Bears. Really? I didn't know that. I had no idea they were destroying the Bears. But thanks for letting us know. Thank you so much for keeping us appraised of the comings and goings of the National Football League. Pat says, I hate the Packers. Me too. Road Dog says, let me tell you a secret. Just let Anonymous go while you still can. Anonymous says he's watching Bad Boys 3. Tommy says, I'm tired of packing. I'm just going to relax here with a beer. Right on, Tommy. Have you a little cold one. When do you have to be out, dude? 1st and 10 for these Bears.
Trubisky. He is elusive and gets off.
Trubisky running for it. And he's going to get a Chicago Bear first down, ladies and gentlemen. Chicago Bear first down.
That's a good job, buddy.
Road Dogs wishes me a Feliz Navidad. Seahawks says, ice that beer.
pass rushed the lane and took it, made a positive play.
I'm not sure what Road Dogg is laughing about half the time. I understand you have to be out of there before they demolish the building, Tommy. I get that part.
He gets it out on time.
Vikings play the Buccaneers at Tampa Bay, the Sports Kid. First and 10 for the Bears at the 44. Throws it to the left. Ooh, it's reached out and it's caught for another first down by the Chicago Bears.
This guy, they got the 5th round. See if he held on.
Tommy says he has to be out by January 31st, but have like a house to pack and downsize. I get you.
You see he rolls onto the field a little bit, and he keeps his hand on there for control.
Sheila tells everybody to quit picking on Anonymous. Quit picking on her Blue Ridge buddy. Montgomery runs it up the middle, just shy for another Bears first down. Going to bring up a second and very short.
Get up the ball, keep it going. Got a little momentum. Don't let him relax.
But don't go too fast to get Rogers back.
Do they, Jerome? I thought we played Tampa Bay next.
Here's Montgomery, and they'll pick up the first down to the 31-yard line, and then he'll take a timeout here.
Seahawks' trap game.
That's good.
Road Dogg tells Sheila to mind her own business.
122.
All right, here we go. 1:22 remaining. It looks like the Bears just took a timeout. Angie says I have to go, got to go eat and then work. All right, Angie, you have a good night. You have a good night. Thanks for joining us today. It was fun. Pat says him and Road Dogg are goats here on this YouTube platform. Vikings Jerome says the Vikings just got to play better on special teams. I think our run defense needs help too. And we got to tackle. Road Dogg says he just came here to dance after the dub. The Sports Kid, there's a question for me. He says, I know this is off topic, but do you think the Dodgers and Red Sox could be World Series contenders next year? I think the Dodgers could be. I think the Dodgers could be. Tony P checks in for the first time today. Says, damn Packs. They make me sick, Tony P. They make me sick. Watch me now. I don't know what you're talking about. Not everyone here is. Doesn't seem so anyway. Talking about betting on the Bucks. Goose Sports checks in. Coming to get his mods. Road Dogg and Pat are Goose's mods.
First and 10 for Trubisky. Looking for something deep. It's covered. Comes back underneath. It's moving one more time. And
All right, Bears still moving the ball here.
that first down is 3 yards shy of it. Stops the clock. 75 seconds till the half.
This was really a good job by Mitch Trubisky. They had a deep hole shot ready to take. Wasn't open.
Sports Kid says all the Red Sox need to really do is sign some pitching. Listen, Sports Kid, I got a buddy on YouTube here, Butch's Block and Patriots Talk. He's one of the featured channels on my channel. At the bottom there, scroll down, and if you're a Red Sox fan, follow him. He does those Red Sox games.
Short and incomplete over a third and 1. 4 seconds off the clock. The defense on the Green Bay side is Mike Penn, the coordinator. Plays Don Capers, been here a couple years, former Browns head coach.
Anonymous says everyone is a mod on Goose's channel. If you sub, you're a mod.
Really possible Colts game.
Yeah, what he wants to see is consistency. They play well in spots.
Tommy hasn't made a bet on football
But he's got
in forever.
60 minutes. See that energy.
That guy's very big.
It's already a blowout. Watch me now. Oh, got you, the sports kid. Right on.
Third and long one, Trubisky.
3rd and 1, and they throw it, and they get it for a Chicago Bears first down.
By Ridley. Sticking your man out of Georgia.
Clock running, 1 minute and running. Bears have 2 timeouts,
They get him back.
trying to get a touchdown
Get him going.
to get this thing close within 17. Marcos Parsons checks in, said, did the Vikings win? Yes, they did, Marcos.
16.
Montgomery gets it, 10, 5, down at the 3.
And Montgomery takes it down to the 2-yard line.
Yeah, we need some help there, Viking Jerome.
Timeout with 35 seconds till the half.
Rogue Dog says him and Pat turned down mod positions these days.
Receives off coverage. Can get it out there quick. And Montgomery does a good job. If you think he's going to run out of bounds, he turns it back inside, realizing he's got a couple of timeouts.
Pat says you should feel lucky that we decide to show up in this spot. I do feel lucky, man. I do feel lucky. Every time I'm like, damn, I'm glad that Pat and Rogue Dog showed up to help my stream. I love you guys. You're the best.
But this offensive line can.
You're the best.
Montgomery in his second year would be able to give them a lot more in that running back position.
He showed it in the first run of the game. Good burst, good vision inside.
Goose says there were a lot of people in the stream today that weren't mods. Trubisky tried to run it and didn't get it. Clock running 29. Are the Bears just going to take this timeout they got to the locker room or what?
Back run, timeout taken with 29 seconds to go.
Yes, Green Bay had.
All right, so there we go. Another timeout. Let me go to this other screen. Let's give me something else to fix at halftime in this debacle. All right, here we go.
That time that patience paid off.
Yes, it does.
No timeouts here, so what do you think?
Yeah, you got to go into the end zone.
So now the Bears don't have no timeouts apparently, so maybe that was their last one. So ignore that screen. We'll just take it off there.
Those two have one of the best red zone tight ends we've seen over the last decade. Jimmy Graham, he's in the game. The X-Factor.
Fake handoff. Oh my goodness.
That wouldn't work anyway.
That seemed like a hit on that dude that was unnecessary.
Right corner was all over it. Here's
Vikings get called for that shit.
Yeah, naked boot there. Green Bay was ready for it. Well coached, well disciplined, and to throw it away.
This drive started back at Chicago's own 13. This is the 14th play of the drive.
Watch Me Now says it wouldn't hurt for the Bears to score. It might help some folks with the over. That's true.
This has been their problem, finishing drives in the red zone.
Miller to the top.
Thrown over the middle, incomplete. And there is a flag on the play. I think they're going to call pass interference on them Packers. So the Bears have no timeouts left.
Pass interference, defense. Foul occurred in the end zone. Ball placed at the 1-yard line. First down.
No timeouts. The ball's going to be placed at the 1 after that pass interference call. 26 seconds remaining.
Kersey played this one. He knew this was a tight end option, and he kind of was playing where he thought the ball was going to go. Trubisky threw it in behind him, and he's got him ramped up. It's an easy call.
On the front side, it doesn't look like it's interference until you see that left arm to the back. Easy call by that back judge. So we have no timeouts, 22 seconds. So if you run, it gets dangerous.
Handoff to Montgomery, faked, and they throw it into the end zone for a Chicago Bear touchdown.
this all the way. He didn't go for the fake.
Bears going to attempt the extra point here. I'll catch up with the chat here in a minute.
Nice sidearm throw, quick reaction, accurate ball.
Do you think since the Jets are going after a quarterback in the draft, the Vikings will go after Darnold? No.
Get another nice ride, they can make a game of it.
No, I don't. Cousins will be the Viking quarterback next year. Kick is up. And it's good. It's good, ladies and gentlemen. Oops, I pushed one of them numbers again. I pushed some numbers, so this thing's gonna alarm out when I go to another channel. I mean, another deal. Nope, guess not. Pat says you should buy subs like Goose Valhalla. Anonymous says it's so cute how the life partners Pat and Rogue Dog troll together. Couple goals. Watch Me Now says 10 to 27 looks a lot better and gives a slight chance for catching up a little. Maybe. Akiva checks in, says what's up, what's up? What's up, Akiva? How much is our guy still in here? Goose, how much are subs? How much they cost? How much subs cost, Goose? How much you have to pay to get some subs? I'm telling you, Tommy, he's blamed for everything. I mean, they were shipping him out of town every time anything goes wrong. They ship him out of town, but then they get mad because he doesn't play aggressive. It's just stupid. Akiva says Giants won today. Do you think they'll make the playoffs? They got as good a chance as anybody in that sorry ass division. Who else is in that division with them? Cowboys. That's right. Cowboys and the Eagles, right?
Some bright spots, even though the scoreboard's a little lopsided here in the first half, Tony.
Goose says I don't buy subs.
They had, and that he said, hey, look at behind you, and Mr. Trubisky did that. He came out, that was an excellent.
All right, let's move the $1 million football to the Packers side.
And that's what they want to see.
Eagles, Cowboys, Redskins. Yeah, that's a great division. I watch out for Washington though after that shellacking they put on the Cowboys. The Giants better worry about them.
There's a bye week in there, but their last touchdown, the offense scored, was on November 8th at the end of the Tennessee game. So it's been 3 weeks.
Come on, Goose. They just want a price point. How much does it cost? How many subs you get? Packers returning this deal. 13 seconds remaining. So we get to see smug-ass Rodgers take the field before the half.
Nothing past Aaron Rodgers to try to get.
You know, Aaron wants to go out there and try to score. We'll see how Matt LaFleur plays this.
Viking Jerome says Cousins ran for 2 first downs. Yes, he did.
Sensational numbers for Rodgers in this first half.
I heard that they're actually looking at his knee, the quarterback for the Giants, or ACL or something. Something big is getting an MRI tomorrow for that dude, for Daniel Jones.
For a kneel down there, not going to do that.
All right, trips right formation. He brings a running back into the backfield for protection. Rodgers in the shotgun. He's going to take a shot here. Handoff to Williams. I guess he didn't take a shot.
2 or 3. Packers will not stop it. Will take us.
All right, and that's going to take us to the half, ladies and gentlemen. To the half we go. Viking Jerome says Justin Jefferson, Rookie of the Year. He got a chance. Eric Kendricks is the man. All right, folks, I'm going to cut off this mic, black out the camera here, and I'm going to take a little break, and I'll be back to go over the first half stats in this thriller from Lambeau. Damn, Jerry Seinfeld came in hot. Came in hot. One of the millions of superstars that come to visit the channel. Is it Pat Salter? Is it really, Goose? Too funny. This fucking YouTube shit is funny. "25 berserkers, calm down." Wild Horse Academy says much hostility in Valhalla, I sense. Yeah, you get this anonymous Road Dog and Pat all together, and they just yap at each other the whole time. Pat likes your shows, Jerry. Mr. Seinfeld. I like the Dodger streams better. We got cool ball players in here for those, not comedians. This channel's not big enough for any more comedians. I'm the comedian up in this bitch. Easy, Leo. Easy, Leo. His mom didn't say that. The Habs fan 01 checks in, says nice hat and go pack go. Thanks and no pack no. Officer checks in, says hey, I'm back. Bears suck. Congrats on the Vikings win. Thank you, my man. Welcome back to the channel. Pat 1537 says I have fans out here in these YouTube streets. I'm flattered. Berserkers up in here. 30 berserkers up in here. Thor's army continues to grow. Emojis checks in with a joke, says, what is the difference between jelly and jam? What is it? The Habs fan says, why do you cheer for LA teams in every sport except football? Because my parents were football fans. I became a football fan when I was but a wee lad. Hey, get off the purple, Pat. Get off the purple, Pat. We moved to Los Angeles when I was 3, so all my other sports teams are from Los Angeles. Man, I can't believe I gotta sit through another half of this. Road Dog says Barney the dinosaur was purple. So was one of the Teletubbies. Winky Dinky or whatever his name was. Officer says, how good do you think the Bears will finish? I think 7-9. I think if they lose one more, they're done. They're probably gonna lose out. No, I moved to LA from North Dakota. The Habs fan comes in with a prediction, says Packers 52, Bears 21. Halftime in this one. Should we go over some stats? Would that be exciting? Let's do that. Stats in the first half. Mitch Trubisky is 11 for 17 for 107 and 1 touchdown. The leading rusher for the Bears is Montgomery, 6 for 73, no touchdowns, but a 12.2 average. Hand it to him more. Allen Robinson, 4 for 40 with 1 touchdown as their leading receiver. Leading tackler on the Bears is Buster Skrine, 6 tackles, 2 assists. And Trevathan has 6 tackles, 1 assist. Let's look at the Packer stats. Emoji says, read the punchline. Did I miss it? What is the difference between jelly and jam? And then your next post is, read the punchline. Wow. If that was the end of the joke, I didn't get it. Flew right over my head. Rogue Dog is called ice on Anonymous. It was nice knowing you, Anonymous. Can I have your Dodger stuff, Anonymous? If you're going to get deported, can I have your Dodger stuff, your Dodger swag? Habs fan says, who do I want to win? I want the Vikings to win. I would like both of these teams to lose. Okay, let's go through these Packer stats. Anonymous says I can't have his Dodger shit. He's taking it with him back to Mexico. Rodgers, 15 for 18, 128 and 3 touchdowns. I hate him. Aaron Jones, 9 for 50, no touchdowns. Devontae Adams, 5 for 54 and a touch. Alan Lazard, 4 for 23 and a touch. Leading tackler for the Packers, Adrian Amos, 5 tackles, 1 assist. That's it for your stats. Drive summaries. Packers started out the game with a touchdown. Bears answered with a field goal. Packers got another touchdown. Then there was an interception. Then another touchdown for the Packers. A fumble by the Bears. A touchdown by the Bears. And that was it. Rogue Dog tells everybody, hide y'all's tequila. He lost me emojis. I'll have to read that later. Anonymous says it's perfect timing to get deported. He's got a wedding he wants to go to. Pat's wondering who timed him out. All right, here we go. We're getting back to this game mercifully. Here we go.
Second half like they did on Monday night, 13 days ago, with a kick return for touchdown. Not going to happen. It's a touchback. 27-10.
And it's a touchback. What an exciting play those kickoffs are.
Tapping on the sideline in for Al, Chris, Michelle. So what do you do?
Tommy says you were being rude.
Team in the locker room.
So tone it down, Pat. Pat gets mad when you time him out, Tommy.
Continue to do that. Remind Mitch Trubisky you don't have to play hero ball like you told us.
Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. Up in here, up in here.
You got to go out there and you've got to get a stop. The first time Green Bay has the ball, you've got to get it back for us.
It's a great point. They don't have a key Hicks. It's a big factor in this game.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Bears. Trubisky still in there at quarterback, under center. Handoff faked to Patterson. Trubisky goes for it and gets Mooney for a Chicago Bear first down.
It was a beautiful throw. I didn't think it was open. Trubisky put that over top of Adrian Amos, put it with some touch on the run, right on the money to Darnell Mooney. That was a great throw.
25th receiver taken in the draft.
All right, I formation for the Bears. Trubisky under center. He's got a fullback and Patterson behind him. 2 wideouts, right and left. Hand off to Patterson up the middle.
Would-be tackled by Kamal Martin, takes it to the 44. Down to Catherine.
Well, like I talked to Matt Nagy at
Bobby checks in, says, Tommy, it's called thick skin. Try it out sometime. You might like it.
by Mitch Trubisky, but of course he said we knew we were taking a shot on
All right, don't start jumping on Tommy either, guys. Tommy, just be a little bit easier about banning folks. They're just talking shit.
Keep Aaron Rodgers from driving. He goes, I don't know what it was, but it was a lot to a little. As for Matt LaFleur, he likes the energy from his defense, and he was pleased with the physical play on offense as well.
KT, I'm glad you brought up the energy of the defense. We'll get to that after this play. It's 2nd and 4 for Trubisky.
All right, Trubisky drops back on a 2nd and 4, eludes the pressure,
Look for anything.
and finally just stepped out of bounds.
The loss of a couple of yards, not put it in harm's way. Tony, the energy on defense was important. He felt that no crowd, if it impacts one thing, yeah, it's great. Rodgers can do all of his stuff at the line of scrimmage, but the defense was missing.
Yeah, it's horrible, Bobby. It's a blowout for sure.
Defense, a lot of emotion.
And it's two teams I hate, so it's even worse. I don't know what the hell I was thinking.
They didn't have it when they were
I thought I'd get some subscribers out of the deal.
in the Indianapolis last
It didn't work.
in the league. He feels like they've got to keep the hammer down in the second half.
Yeah, move on.
37 against the 4-man rush. Pocket
And
collapse.
Trubisky gets sacked on a 3rd and 7.
Inside by Preston Smith. A touchdown earlier, and a guy who
Road Dog says, Pat, let's go, bro.
Gets a sack.
Definitely a guy he mentioned to us. We expect more out of Preston Smith. This is what they want to get him going on the pass rush situations where it's tee off and go. Again, Charles Leno having problems holding up on that left side.
All right, Bears in punt formation. I didn't move the $1 million football, so I don't have to move it this time either. Punt comes down at the 17. Pat says, I'm taking my ball and going home, guys. Later, Pat. Ooh, I let that music play there. I'm going to get in trouble there, probably. Tommy says, my skin is Steelers strong. Viking Jerome says, have you seen Anthony Barr? Been on the sidelines. I haven't seen him, dude. Bobby says the Bears have 0 offense. It's terrible. I don't know how they have 0 offense, though. They got some good players. $24 up in here, up in here. A fight to stay above 20. If you guys can see the commercial on TV with Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus, it looks like they're dancing to my music. It just finished. It did. It looked like they were dancing to the music I got playing. Executive assistant checks in. Bobby says, Mitch Trubisky, that's how, Valhalla. Road Dog says, tell her that you want some eggnog. She didn't buy the eggnog. She was complaining about that. Do I think our special teams coach will be there next year? Probably not. Zimmer always has to find somebody to blame. All right, they're about to get back to it. They're showing all these little Packer guys in boxes.
Guard where you're blocking the rim.
Sorry, the stream's not ending. I just misfired on the button.
Middle part that goes through there.
Sheila says subs are free, Valhalla. Sternberger, the tight end, catches it, takes it to the 20.
before. It was interesting that Aaron pointed out, as he and Matt LaFleur looked at this player, what a
You never said how your beef jerky turned out, Bobby.
body where you can bend to play.
And where's mine?
Beating the power to play offensive tackle in the same guy, only in his second year.
And Aaron also.
They named streets after you, Bobby. One way.
He really is a leader, and I think of the times he's had to play center and take charge of that offensive line, I'm sure it's helped that.
Pat, quit picking on my mods and having them time you out for shit. I miss you when you're gone. Rogue Dog says he needs to taste test some of that jerky that Bobby made.
Can. Whatever he had up, he changed his mind, went to the second play, and he's coming to this running play now against this front. Trap blocking, good trap blocking there. John Runyon coming in, making that block. And Aaron Jones, look at the vision and patience, just sorting his way through there.
I noticed in the first stream today that I went in early last week, and I let some people out of Valhalla jail, and I noticed that 2 of them came in and got rebanned today because they immediately came in and told me, F you, Valhalla.
Was penalty-free. Only a half dozen in the first half.
Braden checks in, says the Bears need to lose for the Vikings to be second in the division. I think it's going to happen.
Robert Tunyon, the tight end.
He's trying to get a reach block on Mac. Trying to get outside.
I don't know what anyone did.
It really looked like a good block to start with. Just right there, right hand, inside the shoulder pad. And then Mac does a good job of selling it, spinning the ball down on the ground.
I don't think there's Tunyon out there.
Rogers in the shotgun on a 1st and 20 here.
He's got a ton of money.
Mercedes moves when I needed this big block.
It'd be nice to see Rogers get the shit hit out of him. I'm not gonna lie. Ball dropped. Oh, what's going on here? Watch Me Now says there's a headline. NFL owners approve 14-team playoff expansion.
They had to slow these Bears linebackers.
No, they already approved 7 teams in each conference, dude. They did that at the beginning of the year. That can't be a recent headline.
Double team blocks. They weren't wanting to let them run.
The rumor is it might go to 8.
They've done a good job of it.
If there's games canceled because of this COVID business.
And Roquan Smith, but we haven't called his name a lot today.
Rogers going for it all. Right side. Nobody there.
Complete. Seth Lazard. Marcos found the Scantling down that way. 3rd and long.
Breaking news. Watch Me Now woke up from a coma, says emojis. Yeah, that was some fake news.
Get a stop. Get that ball back to your offensive button. It's still Aaron Rodgers.
I didn't necessarily say I wanted him hurt. I just said I wanted him to hit him really hard until he can't breathe anymore. But I don't want him hurt.
That's exactly what they're thinking right now.
Viking Jerome says he'd like to see Jared Allen make the Hall of Fame. I don't know if he's got enough for that. All right, so a 3rd and 20, they dump it down below. Khalil Mack with the tackle, and the Packers are going to have to punt this. Watch Me Now says sorry, but the headline popped up. Must be delayed sports news rotation. That's delayed, all right. That's 3 months late.
That's what they needed.
It was J.K. Scott will kick. DeAndre Carter signed 11 days ago. It's a Houston Texan. Dwayne Harris is handling.
Packers in punt formation, so I'm going to move the $1 million football over here to the Bears. How about that shit right there, yo? Punts away. Watch him fumble it. It's going to come down at the 25, and it's fair caught. And so we are headed to a commercial, ladies and gentlemen. Watch Me Now says bye. I didn't mean to make you mad, dude. I was just teasing. Why are people so sensitive? Rogue Dog says anonymous, shut your pie hole. Pat says he ain't paying shit. Not even a little bit. Not even a Venmo. Not even a super sticker, Pat. Pick a little cute little sticker and send it to your pal, Valhalla. Viking Jerome says Jared Allen made the semifinal list for Hall of Fame. That would be cool if he made it. Watch Me Now says I'm going to leave. Have to count my winnings from today. All right, we'll see you next time. Watch Me Now. Seahawks says go Vikings. Thor the Wonder Dog barking at me from outside. Went out there to take a poop. Now he wants his biscuit. He wants his nighttime biscuit up in here. What time is it? 8:16 up in here. Seahawks says great stream, head to sub. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. King Yellowman says I sent a super chat once in hopes that it would bring the Dodgers luck. We lost that game, never again. We had very few losses on those Dodger streams. We did over 40 of them and lost very few. Leo telling me I got corrupt mods. Of course I got corrupt mods. Why do you think I hired them? Leo says hashtag defund the mods. They're defunded, all right. They're already defunded. I can't defund them anymore. All right, we're about to get back to this mercifully. Aiden Jimenez checks in, says, hi, I'm back. Welcome back, Aiden. Oh, fumble. Trubisky fumbles it on the handoff, but recovers it.
Get back on it for a loss of a yard. There's the 25-yard line.
Green Bay has done a good job of this. They obviously learned this zone reads. A little bit off, but Preston Smith played that one well again. He was going to be in position to make that tackle even if it hadn't been fumbled. Comes down the line, shuffle, and play the quarterback.
King Yellowman says, I've already been defunded, though.
I think you got the message, Mike.
Ball snap. Trubisky throws it to the left. Incomplete. Two receivers over there, and he managed not to hit either one of them. That shit ain't easy to do.
From the Bears here on their second drive of the second half. We'll continue to follow this. This is the last 3 games. So the Tennessee game, which was just an offensive fiasco until they scored late. And then the Minnesota game where they didn't score an offensive touchdown. With 5-30, you're not going to do much of anything.
But that 4-6 and 7-10 really has to be good.
3rd and 11 for the Bears. Trubisky in the shotgun.
Comes through 3rd and 11.
Throwing it long to the left. A floater that's intercepted by the Packers at the 45. And they blow it dead at the 45.
7-yard line. But Savage comes up with the interception again.
He finally completed one there. He finally completed a pass there. It just was to the wrong team. Emoji said it's easy for Trubisky to not hit 2 wide receivers. RRXCH says, who do you think is going to the Super Bowl? The Vikings are going to the Super Bowl. Viking Jerome says, SKOL from Visalia, California, home of Taylor's Chili Dogs. Shout out to Visalia, California. I've never heard of that place, but apparently they got really good chili dogs up in there. Hello from Minneapolis, says Seahawks. Shout out to Minneapolis, Minnesota. his head enough. He's about to call everybody outside. Emoji says Mitch is the biggest deer in the headlights player ever. I don't know about that. There's been a lot of them. Yellowman says I've never had a chili dog. Up in there, up in there. And a commercial break here. 8:45 remaining in the third quarter in a game that feels like it's taking a century. I don't know, RRXCH1. I don't know how the hell we lost to that sorry ass squad. I really don't. We would be so set right now after today's win if we'd have won that Cowboy game. All right, back to it.
After the turnover, Packers take over the 47. Aaron Jones inside, run 4-3. What'd you see on the interception, Tony?
Well, Matt Nagy told Catherine he wasn't upset with that earlier interception, but he's going to be upset with this one. Deep cross, and then he's going to have Allen Robinson on the deep in route. The in route is wide open. This is triple covered. The in route is wide open. That's going to pick up the first down. He's just got to read that out.
Whoa, whoa. What was that one? Just like your wife. I don't know if that's appropriate. What was that one, emojis?
We're good. Look at the 4 on the first down for Jones. His second down run will pick up another first down. So Jones on the ground. He was touched by contact over.
Leo just making up words, says he's about to get timeouted. Oh, emojis are talking about Pittsburgh.
Now he comes up, no, we're good. We'll just stay with this and run it for a first down.
Jay said, I was watching my channel and my Cowboys won. I'm telling you, man, this is my Lucky Charm channel. I wish you wouldn't have watched that day then, dude. I wish you'd have skipped the Cowboy game. Don't come in here for Cowboys games. Marcos Peterson checks in, says, what's up from Wisconsin? What's up, Marcos?
Before this offense down, really got to understand the why. In addition to the what behind all the plays in the offense. For a yard here to the 40.
And I think Matt LaFleur got to understand Aaron too.
Tommy says everyone loves the Steelers today. Well, you guys get free wins. The NFL's like, shit, the team they're playing is half dead. Let's make them play. Make them play the Steelers. So that they get another easy dub.
So great to watch.
Yeah, I'll be on next Monday, Jay.
Get on the same page and understand each other. Remember when
I mean, unless I absolutely bomb my next 3 streams like this one, I should be on next Monday.
So Matt LaFleur got out of his playing days and then was a college coach, a graduate assistant, and then he jumps to the NFL.
Hello, Thor. Hello, Thor.
You have to have an open mind to work together.
Rodgers going deep. And he's got a big old tight end dude for a Green Bay Packer touchdown.
Everything is off bootleg action. Going to camera right here.
Tommy says, I'm agreeing as a fan that our schedule could be a bit more competitive. Yeah, ain't no lie there, Tommy. Thor just drooled all over my arm, man. Dogs can't get the rotor right. Extra point is up. 34 is the score. There's still a quarter left to go in this nightmare.
Three big belt players so well, and there's another one.
Ouch, Anonymous. Ouch.
24.
Progressive presents At Home with Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, they didn't even show up, dude. Usually in the NFL, when it's going to be obvious that the other team's going to get spanked, it never happens. But this one, it actually happened.
Get some pretzels.
This one is brutal. I even forgot to mute the commercial. Emoji says beggars need to stop doing commercials. Tommy says quit whining. He's only timed somebody out one time. So calm down and quit your crying. Bobby says the Bears need a quarterback bad, no leadership. King Yellowman says room for two in the Valhalla jail. One of these days I'm going to go up in that Valhalla jail and just release everybody and just see what kind of hell it causes. Tommy said he doesn't even remember when he timed somebody out. It was a whole quarter ago. Tommy's been drinking too, by the way. Road Dog says, what kind of daiquiri are you drinking, Valhalla? I'm having me a little Pepsi Cola on ice, my man. Pat's still talking, says, I get timed out. I'm done here. It's childish. We all friends. Calm down. And Tommy's only had one beer. Here's the kick. Leo says, IO, let me get a mod. Not a chance in hell, Leo. There is literally not a chance in hell, Leo, that you would be a mod. Unless I lost a bet to you in the World Series. FAP checks in, says, I'm getting that Dodger hat. It's sweet, and I only have about 12. You can never have too many Dodger hats.
At halftime ceremony was so memorable to have those three.
Emoji says, what is Aaron Jones worth in Dynasty trading wise? Probably depends on the team, but at least a couple number ones. In our league, anyway.
Incomplete Kevin King on the coverage. So, Tony, we mentioned the 50,000 milestone. 11th guy to do it. So, when you take perspective of it, fewest passes to do it.
Tommy, it's yellow because it's when the Dodgers have Laker Day at the stadium. They at Chavez Ravine, they have Laker Day. They wear these in batting practice to honor the Lakers. But it fits for me because it encompasses my whole being in the sports world. You've got LA Dodgers right here, and then you got LA Lakers right here, and then you got purple and gold right here, and then LA Kings right here, LA purple and gold, the old school Kings. No lie, Viking Jerome, would be totally different. No, Yellowman. Jack Serrano was the only mod that joined me for the U.S. Women National Team soccer game stream here on Friday. He was the only one in there clearing out the riffraff.
Trubisky trying to get it to Moody, and that's incomplete. It bounced before that.
Yeah, I used to go to those guys about this time and say, hey, I think I'm going to get you out of there.
Leo says, how about a bet on the next NFL game for a mod? No, it's got to be a bigger game than that, dude. You got to understand, being a mod in Valhalla is elite status. It's not like, we're not talking about a mod on, let's say, I don't know, like Goose's channel or something. We're talking about Valhalla. mod status. So this has to be like for a championship or something.
It's week 12.
Kind of that kind of bet.
The longest week in the history of the league continues tomorrow in Philly with the Seahawks and the Eagles on Monday Night Football on ESPN, and then it's off to Pittsburgh Tuesday night for the Ravens and the Steelers. Game that was supposed
Pat said I popped in. I pooped. I popped in the soccer stream. That's right. Pat did come in there, but you were at the mod. I just said mods were in the soccer stream. Was the only one was Jack.
Joining you from the confluence of the Three Rivers on Tuesday night.
Pat says keep your mod. I was born elite. Guess what? The Bears are back to punt again, and the punt is away. And we got to move the $1 million football over here.
On Tuesday night, fair catch. Maybe the Packers have taken over here. 34. We're talking milestones 50,000. We got another milestone. We're just giving them away here in Green Bay. Devontae.
All right, they're talking about the Packer Hall of Fame or some bullshit. Pat says I'm a mod in Butcher Block and Patriots talk too. Well, like I said, only the elite channels. Here we go, back at it.
No matter what the weather, in large part because the quarterbacks they played with was the last quarter.
Viking Jerome says, nice friend of man jersey you got on, buddy. This is actually a funny jersey, dude. I ordered it from one of those websites that you shouldn't order jerseys from because they're cheap.
Just asked Devontae
And it shows up,
wide receiver is in the NFL. He told
and
me absolutely.
the numbers are like they want to fall off, first of all.
Raising my hands in the air.
But look at these sleeves. The Vikings never wore all white sleeves, ever.
He said every route I'm going to try to embarrass you.
But it's probably the most comfortable one I
They
own.
can choose the routes they want to run very hard. As for me, I apply the pressure consistently.
Fap says we could be good friends with all our favorite teams except when the Vikes play the Rams. Gotcha. Well, hang out. We'll be doing a lot of streams. King Yellowman says Bobby has lower standards. Ooh, that dude got slobber knocked. And they are running out to him. They are running out onto the field for him. That dude got popped.
This is a deep cross, and they got it, but Jalen Johnson
Lazard comes across, and Jalen Johnson of the Bears, and a clean hit too. Shoulder pad put right in his sternum. And old dude just stopped.
That's excellent. That's just how you draw it up.
Johnson, the second round pick out of Utah, and you see guys head out of the way. Thank goodness for that.
Seahawks says my Everson Griffin story is accurate. I had heard some of that.
Down and multiple members of the
All right, they are tending to that Packer dude because he got fucking popped.
Bears being pushed back over towards their side of the field. Some words exchanged as we step out.
Leo says if you want me to be a mod, say I'm not going to say that. Tommy says I bought a Leafs jersey size large online. Wouldn't fit a child. Yeah, I got a couple of those too. You know it's too good when it says 5 jerseys for $100. Sheila telling everybody relax. Everybody relax up in here. Where's Goose at? Where the hell is Goose? I'm just teasing Pat. Pat, you need to calm the hell down. Left in this 5:28 remaining here in the third quarter. Holy crap, there's still a full quarter of this game and more to go. Road Dog says Goose is gargling fireball shots. He's looking for that cinnamony fresh, clean breath. All right, back to the game. This one's caught by St. Brown, who gets out of bounds after a Green Bay Packer first down.
Been a good showing for Equinemius.
Emoji says Pat grew up under power lines.
Another great read by Aaron Rodgers. Just in route from the slot, man coverage on buster screen. Kind of expected to see this.
I haven't had any good luck with it at all, Viking Jerome.
Aaron Rodgers knows right where to go.
One of them like fell apart the first time I put it on, like not just like 2 or 3 things, like stitches, like the whole fucking thing fell apart.
Back in 2018.
Handoff up the middle. Williams rumbling, bumbling, stumbling, takes it to the 25 for another Green Bay Packer first down.
Said it multiple times.
There should be a mercy rule.
Defense not answering the call here tonight.
Yep, we'll see Lucas Patrick, the right guard, and he is going to be on Nichols and just turn him out. But everybody is single block up front, and this is what
Fab says you look like you could spin it. Been a long time since I threw the football around with friends or my pops.
Right out on them, and it just is not the same Bears defense.
Leo says mod me already. Potassium. Williams to the right. A hard-fought 2 yards. 3:58, clock running. They're doing some music shit, so I have to mute it. Robbie White checks in and says, Valhalla, what's up, my dude? What's up, Robbie? How you doing, dude?
I'll say. He's back in there. Now take the handoff to 21. Screen the first.
Another handoff. Gonna bring up a 3rd down and short for the Packers.
I've heard a bunch of quotes here during the season about, this guy's one of my favorite teammates. I love what he brings to the locker room. And Aaron said, this just happens to be the right mix this year of some old heads who understand.
Sports Kid says the Vikes still technically have a shot at the playoffs. Technically, I guess.
The whole team. It's a really good group they have.
Yeah, he was talking about he and Mercedes Lewis having to kind of just say, yeah, we understand these.
No way, Robbie. When did you get it? When did you get COVID?
But yeah, he's having fun.
We have some family up in Tucson that got it, and they lost their sense of taste and all that stuff. It was kind of a rough go for about 4 days. 3rd and 2, and they don't get it.
To keep Williams from getting a first down.
All right, Pat, you have a good night, dude.
Or not.
You have a good night. We'll see you next time. Peace out.
And that forced everybody to block down, and Robert Quinn is actually going to come.
Seahawks says, let's go, Vikes, let's go. That was a nice hit by Quinn there. Packers are just pompous enough to go for it here, though.
Do the same thing. Load up that line of scrimmage. Go for it. Sell out. Empty formation.
Sure enough, 4th and 1, they're going for it.
Now they saw that this was man-to-man coverage.
Up by 24.
Take your time out for the play clock.
Rodgers calls a timeout because you like to make them think about it before you show your ass. What is the timeout situation here? 3 for the Bears, 2 for the Packers. So I got to fix the Bears. Fap says, run a corner route and I'll hit you in stride. Way cool. King Yellowman says, my ex-girlfriend's dad got COVID months ago, still having lung problems. All right, let's get back to the game.
Big deal there, right? Oh, man. Special
Run up the middle, and they got it.
Williams will get it.
Green Bay Packer, first down. I hate him, I hate him, I hate him.
Packers are 24, and Aaron's been around Green Bay.
Robbie says, appreciate the mod, Valhalla. Right on, Robbie.
He told us this week.
Congratulations.
That's his first year. They do such a great job, the Packers, bringing the old Packers back.
Yeah, I agree, emojis. Just annoying, snobby little bastards.
That tells you how old he is, right? It was the history of the NFL and the Super Bowl highlight tape, and the history of the NFL. You can't have it without the Packers and all those names like Fuzzy.
Yeah, it could be that long, Robbie. Most people, it's not that way, but
They all were in the room. It was like a kid game.
handoff up the middle. There he goes, running and bumbling, stumbling for a Green Bay Packer touchdown. Williams. Nine plays, 66 yards. Jay Williams up the middle for 13 yards and a touchdown, Packers.
Blocking, and then this is just poor tackling. This is the
Robbie says, I hope not. I want to taste this sweet potato pie. Vikings Jerome says, damn, the Bears suck. It's pretty bad.
Williams, his second rushing touchdown of the year. Has a receiving touchdown as well.
41-10. Are they going to put a 50 burger on him? Probably. Probably going to put a 50 burger on him. At least. Good news is they don't have to move $1 million football. Emojis, you have a good night, man. You have a good night, dude. Thanks for joining us again. Robbie says, Valhalla, I enjoyed beating the Raiders today. Didn't see that being a blowout like that. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people did. Raiders were thinking they were legit. Jay says, Packers are stomping on the Bears now, looking like his Cowboys. Tommy's an Atlanta Falcon fan. He had all the Atlanta teams. He came in from the Atlanta Braves series on the Dodger streams. Got you, Robbie. All right, Packers about to kick this away.
Not going to do that. No reason to mess around that JP Colts. That got tight end straight up to the 35-yard line. That's Catherine.
Well, Mike, Billy Turner, part of that Packers offensive line, he has a passion for fashion, and he teamed up with elementary students to make custom coats. The kids designed.
Yeah, Falcons have totally turned it around since they fired that coach Quinn and got this new guy. He's probably earned the gig full time.
By Aaron Jones and Aaron Rodgers. Trubisky, the Bears starts at 35, and it'll be a run of 4 for David Montgomery here. The back end of the third quarter. So this is Chicago team. It's 5-1 to start.
Viking Jerome says, yep, the game sucks, but you keep it interesting. I think the chat keeps it interesting.
They beat Brady and the Bucks that Thursday night.
You guys could beat the Saints, Robbie. The Saints aren't legit, dude.
4 losses in a row.
Don't tell Goose I said that.
It'll be 5 at the end of this night. That pass is broken up in equally. And Tony, there's a lot of head scratching around this organization, and nobody in Chicago believed in this. I got to tell you,
I don't know, Fap. The Bears are probably asking that themselves every day.
They've got the 2 at the Packers, so they have it in their hands to take control, and they just laugh and say, "No way," and they were right. No,
it's kind of a good comparison sports-wise to compare Trubisky getting drafted by the Bears to this other ball kid getting drafted by Charlotte in the NBA this time. I mean, do they really know what they're getting with him, or is it just a crapshoot? The draft is just a crapshoot in any sport anyway, really.
Ryan Hall, safety man out of Oregon State, the catcher back into this third.
Jay says, you're a Vikings fan. I have a Randy Moss rookie card. Good, dude. Yeah, I'm a diehard Viking fan. The Vikings are why I created this channel. That's why it's called Valhalla.
And then the 8-8 last year, his career record's 25-17. When you look at
yep, that's why I don't believe in tanking too there, buddy.
12-4 start was something. He was the coach of the year in 2018. Third quarter comes to an end here at Lambeau. All 14 in that.
All right, had to do another commercial. Anonymous says Melo was hooping overseas last season. His game is ready for the NBA. I guess we'll see. We're definitely about to find out. I sure thought his brother was going to be something, and he absolutely sucked eggs with the Lakers. Motherfucker couldn't hit a shot if his life depended on it. Jay says I sent you the card. Where'd you send it to? Robbie wants Justin Fields to play in Atlanta. Berserkers up in here, up in here. I figure the rush is going to be here any second. We're going to jump up to like 100 viewers any second now. I can feel it. Robbie says we're going to lose a lot of players because of our cap next year. I think the Vikings are too. Viking Jerome says poor Lions, I almost feel sorry for them. Yeah, I was disappointed they fired their coach. I like that dude. He was one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. As long as he was coaching the Lions. Tommy says, I guess that 57.5 over-under at the game start was actually for real. Yes, it was, Tommy. Yes, it was. All right, we're about to get back to it, I think. So we're finally in the fourth quarter here, ladies and gentlemen. Finally in the fourth quarter of this one. All right, Robbie, we'll see you, buddy. And thanks. Yep. We'll see you tomorrow, Robbie.
Game behind New Orleans. Robinson in the middle.
All right, Chicago Bears, first down, ladies and gentlemen. First down, Bears.
Quarterbackless Broncos today.
Yeah, they got all kinds of shit rolling down at the bottom of the screen there. How long has that been going on?
Trying to make that thing go for Denver, but there's that. They haven't had that projected yet to a victory for the Packers.
It takes a long time to get things protected nowadays.
Yeah, we get Steve Kornacki in for us and get to the wall, but they get
Bears trying to run out the clock.
Looks like they obviously will. Seattle plays tomorrow night against Philadelphia, and all of a sudden now a little bit of separation with those teams, those three teams: New Orleans, Seattle, and Green Bay.
Sheila says, "Can't we all just get along? Come on, man.
2nd and 6.
Come on," says Sheila.
Stop the flag.
But I think what we saw today.
Penalty flag on the play. False start on the Bears. Still going to be second down now and long.
You can't take anything for granted. I would have thought.
Viking Jerome says, who should the Lions' next coach be? Who should they be?
San Francisco team.
I don't know who it should be. I know who I'd like them to hire. Harbaugh. I'd like them to hire Jim Harbaugh.
Getting across these Packers, and it sounds like they got the message tonight.
Packers defensive injury of David Savage was she pitched tonight. Heard on the prior drive.
Trubisky on a 2nd and 11 rolls to the left, looking confused, throws it out of bounds.
And incomplete.
Seahawks says Steve Mariucci. I don't know if Mariucci would come back.
I'd like to see him here. You know you're going to go for it on 4th down, so you don't have to get this.
I just hope he sucks as bad as the last one they hired.
Play here. Keep this drive going.
That's my true hope.
41-10. Can you
And Fab says when it comes to sports, no, we can't get along.
Yeah, no, you really can. Hey, and I would be talking to my team here. Are we going to fight and show we've got something going and go down here and score a couple times? Or we just going to roll over? We need to score. We need to execute like the game is on the line.
3rd and 11 from the
Trubisky on the 3rd and 11 throws a little wobbler that is incomplete.
picked up at 17 miles an hour. Coverage was good down there as well. That'll bring at 4th and 11. The Bears will keep the offense out.
4th down, the Bears going to go for it.
Into November. Flag wrapped around.
All right, Jay Becerra, we'll see you next time, buddy. We'll see you next time, dude.
It's the win, and it is just a little bit short.
So 4th and 11, Bears going to go for it. Viking Jerome says the Bears should have just kept Caldwell. He did have winning seasons. Ball snap. Trubisky throwing it to the right. Holy cow, he got it. Chicago Bear, first down.
First down. The Bears keep this drive alive.
That was a well-designed play.
I pushed the wrong number.
Throw.
I pushed the wrong one there, too. Put the wrong one there, too.
Running an out route, he has to get to.
First down. There we go.
Will breaks it out. That ball was going to call time and on the money.
First and 10.
28.
Thrown over the middle. High. Incomplete.
To see as we go through, you would imagine Trubisky will play most of the rest of this season if healthy.
I don't think so, Anonymous. I think they're going to let him keep playing.
Offense. They do a little bit of everything. It's like going to a restaurant. You can get Italian, or you can get any steak.
No, Darius. Nobody. I don't think anyone scored a
They
field.
do anything really well.
Well, yeah.
Not at this point, and what they've got to.
I don't know. Hell, I don't remember.
That running game, the inside running, get David Montgomery going. That I think they're going to settle on their offense
Darius McNeil checks in, says yes.
tonight. But they have got to be a running team that takes shots off play action.
Handoff up the middle.
Offensive line here.
Montgomery fighting hard.
He is running.
And he's going to be close to a first down here.
When he's had the opportunity to at the 18-yard line, that'll move the chains for a first down.
That's going to be a Chicago Bear.
What they're going to be.
First down is what they're telling me. First down.
He can hit these inside running holes. He runs with good leverage. Now, what can we do off of that? How can we get the ball to our receivers off this running game?
Closing in on 100. Remember, he had a 57-yarder. You take that out, that's an average of 4 yards a carry.
Montgomery on the night. 9 rushes for 91 yards. First and 10. Trubisky throwing it for the corner. And it's just out of bounds. Incomplete. Intended for Jimmy Graham.
Going down to the corner.
Really had some battles in practice against each other in the past. It's given him a lot of room.
The sports kid says, did you ever watch the show Lost? Yes, I was addicted to that show when it was actually on the first time.
Graham a chance. Just put that
I never missed an episode. I thought it ended like shit, though.
It's been good in the red zone this
I watched all the seasons and then was angry at the end of the last episode.
Gates, Gonzalez, Gronk, Graham.
some good something.
Thrown over the middle, caught by Graham for another Chicago Bear first down, ladies and gentlemen.
Good ball there by Mitch Trubisky. Throwing on rhythm, on target. Pete said he's got good protection. That ball's right where it needs to be on the slant.
A bunch of guys who had touchdowns for both the Bears and the Packers. Both sides, the longest rivalry in the National Football League.
First and goal for the Bears from the 6. Trubisky in the shotgun. Throwing it over the middle, and it's caught for a Bears touchdown.
And Allen Robinson just on the slide cross receive
What's up, Thor?
Green Bay.
The Bears just scored. Aren't you excited?
Thrown quickly and on target. Trubisky.
So Robinson with the touchdown there, awaiting the extra point. The Bears are getting close.
6 catches of the night for Robinson. Good receivers never been with a quarterback who's one of those perennial all-pros or Pro Bowl type of guys.
Kick is up,
Everybody talked to his
and it's good.
Yeah, that guy's pretty good. It really is.
Stuck some music in on me. Yep, they just hit the over. Just hit the over in this one, ladies and gentlemen. Cash in your tickets at the window. Viking Jerome thinks that Matt Stafford is gone by next season. That's probably true, but I did see some Lions fans talking about how they were going to get a number 1 for him. Ain't nobody giving the Lions a number 1 pick for Matthew Stafford. Stay off the weed. Nobody giving him a number 1 for Stafford. Adam Troutman says this game is a snoozer. You're telling me, Adam. You're telling me. Darius says I need the Packers to score a field goal. Why? Viking Jerome says only worth maybe a third. I don't think they even get that for him. Doesn't he have a pretty good contract, a pretty good sized contract? Seahawk says Viking Jerome is my dog. Really, Tommy? That's funny. Oh, Darius says he just literally needs just a field goal. So you're serious? You really need to know if they scored a field goal. Just a second, I'll look for you. Nope, no field goals for the Packers, buddy. Everything was a touchdown, extra point. All right, here we go. Back at it.
Bears go for an onside kick here at 41-17.
Looks like Bears going to try an onside kick. No.
Darius Shepard.
Let's move the $1 million football to the Packers.
If the ball comes to him, he's going to get it. He's not going to take it up too far. It touches the end zone.
And out of the end zone it goes.
It's over at the 25. Boy, we talk about when Rodgers has a little bit of a run game, can go play action. There is numbers the prior 3 years, and here he is this year, already more touchdowns than the entirety of those 3 seasons, and he has the top passer rating in the league on play-action passing.
And those 3 seasons were pretty good.
All right, so here we go.
Great, exceptional category where it's just incredible.
First and 10 from the 25. Rodgers hands it off. Up the middle goes Williams for a gain of maybe 1.
When he can run it 31 times for 154 yards, you get 5 a carry. That allows you to neutralize the linebackers and make that play action work.
Yeah, it does.
What are you talking about?
You talked about what can you do for the Bears in this fourth quarter. Matt Nagy's got to go with this defense. Hey, stop these guys. I want to see Mitch Trubisky get the ball back, and we want to score again. We got to have some pride on defense. Go out here and get us done. We're not going to win the game, but stop them, and so we can get the ball back and get some things going offensively.
All righty, 2nd and 8 for the Packers. Rodgers under center. Handoff up the middle. Williams gets loose. Jones gets loose. And Rumble stumbles for another Packer first down.
That's the second time I've heard him say, watch the Zorro. The Zorro is the slot blitz. Buster Screen blitzing. He called it out before it happened. And Buster Screen, you'll see him come on the blitz here. Watch the Zorro. I don't know how he knew that. Body language, or maybe you heard it on the other sideline. Maybe you heard
No Bears.
the defense. I don't know, but this is the second time he's been right.
Handoff up the middle.
Jones again.
Gonna be no gain on that one. They're trying to strip the football. Aaron Jones was the runner.
Ball for Cadelli. Asked Aaron, hey, off of last week, we had an unbelievable shot of Derek Carr, the Raiders taking on Kansas City. You know, we're all focused on what we hear with the opposite.
Viking Jerome says, what position should the Vikings draft in the first round? It's too early, dude. It's too early to be making predictions like that because you don't know what they're going to do in free agency. You don't know who's going to get hurt the rest of the way. It's way too early for that stuff. I don't know why we don't live in the moment. All that matters is next week's game. That's all that matters in the Viking Nation. And how are we going to get a win?
Struck out. Journey's over. Take a loss there. 4 yards.
Tommy says it was 1997. Well, they got me with some music there. Ravens Steelers on Tuesday night. We'll be doing that game. You get what I'm saying, Viking Jerome.
Chiefs trying to keep the pressure on Kansas City. So on Tuesday night and Sunday night, you'll have a chance to.
Seahawks says, Valhalla, you're preaching. I'm preaching to the Holy Odin.
Pittsburgh trying to stay ahead of Kansas City, and Baltimore trying to get back in the race in the wild card picture.
Rodgers going deep, going for it all. Down the middle of the field, it's just dropped by Devontae Adams. Justin Jefferson would have caught that, Devontae Adams. I'm just saying.
With the Ravens trying to
Tommy's going to try to be here for the Steeler game.
And you're trying to play your fierce rival who's an undefeated team.
And you are down offensive lineman. You don't have your MVP quarterback available. But I'll tell you this. I know this about John Harbaugh. This will not be anything conceded to Pittsburgh. He is going to have a game plan. RG3, I think, will play well, and that's what he's going to say. You know what? If we're going to be a playoff team, we've got to come out and win this ball game.
Kick away.
J.K. Scott gets it away. 42-yard punt fair punt at the 18-yard line. One thing about Ravens Steelers.
All right. Punt it away to the Bears. Let's switch it to them. They're going to a commercial. Oops. So I've streamed this thing. I've been streaming, 3 hours? 3 hours on the stream. It probably took, an hour and a half to prep for the stream. And I gained 2 subscribers. Wow. $17 berserkers up in here. And I had to sit through a 41-17 Bears-Packer game. That's cool, Tommy. Whatever you can do, mate. Yeah, I agree with you there, Viking Joe. I just don't know if we need to do that in the first round. Still in a commercial break in this one, ladies and gentlemen. They're all doing pretty good, Tommy. I mean, I don't want to say all of them, but I mean, there's one of the biggest ones has about a 900 in there. You know, Rossi always has over 1,000 because he's the man. Let's get back to it. A couple of the smaller ones have a couple hundred, 200, 300, 400.
The ex-Packer base sideline, we gained a 15 in the first down.
And this is what you want to see. How they're teeing off on him. How is Mitch Trubisky going to react in the pocket against the good?
The only thing I know for sure, to my 12 viewers still up in here, is nobody does this shit like I do it.
Remember, here we are after Thanksgiving. Trubisky's only played 11 quarters of football tonight.
All right, thrown over. Montgomery catches it. Takes on a linebacker, gains about 8.
Really terrible the first 3 quarters against Detroit. But as Matt Nagy said, he was sensational in the fourth quarter.
Viking Jerome said if the Bears keep on losing, they'll be looking for a coach too. No lie.
Second half, then really struggled against Atlanta. They pull him, bringing Nick Foles to Foles.
Up the middle for Montgomery. Spins for a Chicago Bear. First down, ladies and gentlemen.
Kept the job in the one snap that Trubisky played in between. He hurts his shoulder. We haven't seen much action this year.
And he told us that's what really changed him. Yes, he was working on the scout team and maybe not happy about that, but then when he went out there and realized, boy, in one play, this whole thing could be over.
7:24 remaining in the game. Ball snapped. Trubisky running to his right, throws it, and it's dropped on the sideline.
Working up by Jair Alexander.
Just thrown a little bit outside there.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting, Tony, because Trubisky, it felt like it was that perspective. He gained an edge. They asked him who helped him, because you get benched. You know, you're in Chicago, you're in a big market town, and they love the Bears. They're dying for a quarterback, right? And he pointed to the people around him, his girlfriend Hillary, his family, the siblings, his agent who was really close to him, his high school coach. He said, I asked myself, do you love what you do? And the good news
Okay, 2nd and 10. Trubisky in the shotgun.
Thankfully,
Throws it over the middle. It's caught by 17, who falls down. Miller at the 50.
third down.
And I actually saw that happen in 1999 in Tampa. We had drafted Trent Dilfer with the 6th pick in the draft. We got off to a 3 and 4 start. We benched him. His replacement got hurt. Trent came back in and actually played the best ball that he ever played for us in that stretch after he had gotten benched, and then went on to have a Super Bowl winning career.
Third and 6, Pack bringing 4, shot the middle of the field. It's brought in. Let's see what
All right, that's going to look like another Chicago Bear first down.
At the 43-yard line.
Allen Robinson.
Again, sets his feet, throws, gets it in a tight window. Just what you want to see happen.
Trubisky going for it all down the middle. Tight end wasn't ready for it. Drops incomplete. Komet, the rookie tight end.
Mike Pettin, defensive coordinator of Green Bay, bringing the house here.
Good recognition there on a blitz by Trubisky.
Little safety
And he just tried to get it out there to his big tight end and just missed him.
in the wind, didn't put it in front of
Sheila says, talk about a slow game. You're not lying, Sheila.
just not on target with the throw.
Got to know Cole when he was at Notre Dame and doing the Notre Dame game.
Don't eat all them gummy bears here.
The next in line of very good tight ends to come out of South Bend. The guys from the Chicagoland area.
Going to the left. Caught.
Trubisky's throw is complete. And Riley Britt.
Going to be another Bears first down, ladies and gentlemen.
2-yard line. As we dive under 6 here in the fourth quarter.
6 minutes. Clock running.
Combination route, they doubled the slot. He came outside, threw it to the right man. The right timing. Well done there. We'll see what Mike Pettin dials up. He's going to not want this drive to continue.
Trubisky fumbles the snap, gets it back though, throws it to Montgomery. Fighting hard for yardage and gains about 9.
Certainly the Packers are playing softer here, so it's allowing Trubisky to gain some yards here. The question will be how much confidence is this built? How artificial are these yards?
Well, what happens here in the red zone?
They're at Green Bay, Tommy.
This ball closer, what they're going to dial up to get it in here.
They're playing in Green Bay.
Like next week back to Soldier Field to take on the Lions.
Spread formation for the Bears. Trubisky gets the snap on a 2nd and 1. Throws it to the rookie Komet, who goes down after a Chicago Bears first down, ladies and gentlemen.
And then it's Houston, the Texans, and you saw play against Detroit on Thanksgiving, but their offense can be explosive, and the Bears' offense will be tested by that.
Understand, Tommy.
Against Philly on Sunday.
Shotgun. Over the middle. Incomplete. He almost got his running back killed there, Montgomery.
A little high here.
Oh, I never remember which side, Tommy. I was just put it up wherever I put it up. Sorry, buddy.
Talk to Matt LaFleur about this. This is a 2.5 game in the standings kind of deal because
No, I don't think so, Wild Horse Academy. I don't think anyone's got home field advantage this year.
right with the head.
Of course, some teams put more up there than others.
Packers are going to go sleep tonight with a 3-game lead plus the win over Chicago. It's almost like a 3.5 game lead in the NFC North as Green Bay takes the timeout.
All right, Green Bay takes the timeout here. That's going to leave them with 1. See, on the Viking streams all the time, Tommy, I leave them on the left because I read from left to right, right? So, I don't know. So with this loss, the Vikes should tie the Bears record-wise, and I think pass them because of tiebreakers, and then move to 2nd in the North Division. Wow, there's somebody in the stands in Lambeau Field that has a sign that says deep dish pizza is overrated. Go Pack Go. Trubisky throws it to the right, and it's completed to Robinson, inbounds.
Third down.
That's going to bring up a 3rd down and short.
The Packers, you talk about the number 1 seed, Tony. People say, well, no fans in stands, and they may have more people there. That's why there are.
Yeah, no lie. It's really weird.
Tonight they're testing ingress, egress.
Have we seen how many people they're putting in the stands for some of these college games down south? Montgomery gets the first down, fighting for more, takes it down to about the 3. Chicago Bears first down. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 3 for the Bears with 3:52 remaining here in the 4th. The rookie tight end for the Bears, Komet, is going off the field. My last healthy tight end on my fantasy squad.
So Cole Komet come off there, and Montgomery goes off over 100 yards as Komet went off, seems to be banged up.
Trubisky fade to the corner, almost picked off.
Trying to get it to Miller was almost.
Viking Jerome says Mitch Trubisky's never been accurate in the first place. He damn near threw a pick right there after your comment.
Great man coverage. King does a great job. They switched this off, and he's thinking that should be an interception. They switched off the.
Matter of fact, that should have been an interception.
Trubisky did not read that one.
2nd and goal now.
Those mistakes just can't happen. 15th play of this drive coming up. Ravens on the screen.
Bunch formation on the right for the Bears. They throw it to Montgomery, who gets in for the Chicago Bear touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. Nagy calls in for them to go for 2 here.
Already set up for Montgomery. You got all the...
Little screen pass to the right to Montgomery, who ran it in.
Everybody does a good job. Montgomery finds the hole.
See Komet back on the field after coming off the snap before. Idolize Walter Payton to David Montgomery.
So 23-41 is the score here. Bears going for 2.
Second-year man from Iowa State in.
Ball snapped.
Was the motion man.
Over the middle. And it's caught. They convert the 2.
With Darnell Mooney.
That's what we talked about. Hey, move the score.
That's going to make it 25. Quit using your number key, Valhalla. Makes bad shit happen. I don't know, Sheila. They never looked at the Thursday night games for being so horrible. All right, Sheila, you have a good night too. Thank you so much. You rock. Leo says, give me some of them gummies. I would if I could, buddy. I'm almost finally done with this bag. It's been, what, a week and a half? This one was much less enjoyable than the last one. Not as good a mix. Not as good of a mix. They didn't have a lot of the sweet and sour ones. Tommy says email him. Viking Jerome says the Raiders didn't even score a touchdown against the Falcons. No, they didn't. Roland 1277 says he vibing though. Anonymous said the Mad Viking has dance fever. No lie. All right, let's get back to it.
Looks like Kimberly High School JV game. Sorry, high school that plays football nearby here. Right? Looks like
All right, onside kick by the Bears.
onside kick is
And they don't get it. We're going to move the $1 million football over to the Packers.
on this 32 night down to Catherine.
Well, Mike, I spoke to the Greater Green Bay Convention and Visitors Bureau. They estimate this community will lose $150 million without fans in the stands here at Lambeau this season. And to put that on a personal level, the homes around the stadium have long used their property as parking lots for ticket holders.
$150 million lost in revenue around Green Bay.
Their property taxes. So Lambeau's neighbors financially and emotionally impacted this season, Mike.
KT, it's such a good point. We were talking about it when we all drove in a few hours ago. It's still daylight, and just this is still a stadium in a neighborhood. Even though this Titletown district is expanding, there's so many neat things going on right around the stadium. It's also become a tourist attraction. You just look over to the right as you drive in, and this is a part of a Midwestern neighborhood. And a lot of
Fake handoff by Rodgers.
such an economic value.
Packers still throwing it.
Rodgers had nowhere to go as they were throwing that pass for St. Louis falls incomplete. His second down. Tony, you've been coming here for quite some time. Anything stick out from your coaching days when you were here as a visitor?
I'll tell you, we were walking up, and now they've got the tunnels and the elevators and everything, but you used to have to walk from the visitors' locker room up through the stands.
I don't think we've seen half of the economic impact we're going to see from this whole deal, Tommy.
I was a young coach coming here and hey.
Careful to stay out of the politics realm, but I don't think we've seen
We'll get one in the press box.
half of the economic impact that this deal's going to have on the nation.
It was just so special coming here when you had the full stadium.
This time they run it on 2nd and 10. Williams taken down after a short gain.
92 coming down.
Even Letcher BBB says they are getting destroyed, but not as much as the Lions did.
What do you think of our young boy? He's so wild.
Yeah, they've been scoring a little bit. They just scored a touchdown on a 2-point conversion.
Said, trust me, you're going to win some games with this guy. But you'd have that type of
Clock running.
people, and it was great. It really was. So cool.
Actually, I take that back. Clock stopped at 3:09. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 9 for the Packers. Packers' remaining schedule is Philadelphia, Detroit, Carolina, Tennessee, and Chicago.
Saturday night game here at Lambeau. And then we'll be back here for a very interesting game on Sunday after Christmas. Tennessee.
All right, Viking Jerome, you have a good night too, my man.
I'm usually one of those.
You have a good night. We'll see you next time, buddy.
I'm looking forward to that Tennessee game.
December 27th.
Later, Tommy.
Here at Lambeau.
Thrown to the right to Adams. Adams going to be short of the first.
39-yard line. Chicago will take the timeout here.
And Chicago takes a timeout. Oh, right on, Tommy. Oh, like everybody's leaving me, man. What the hell's going on here?
The Preston Smith touchdown really broke the back.
Oh, that was a replay from earlier. I thought the Packers were running into fumble.
It was as large as 41-10. Chicago's added.
Anonymous says game almost over. Might as well finish it out.
And the Packers are going to go for it on 4th and 2.
4th and 2. Packers going for it. That's what the Packers do. This is where I hope someone gets slobber knocked. But they get an easy throw to the tight end for a Green Bay Packer first down.
31-yard line. That's what I sit next to every Sunday when those things happen.
He is so special. Hey, we'll go with this, but if I don't like the run, I'll just throw it out there on the RPO.
I love that Tony Dungy laughs. You just admire how good this guy is.
He is. This is a running play, but he's got the option to throw it out to Tunyon, and he does. Finishes it off. Hey, that's the way to be on it.
That's the way to call play 2 over there to Matt LaFleur on the sideline. You know, we've been listening to Aaron.
So 2:45 remaining. Chicago is now out of timeout.
At the line of scrimmage, that's become the game. And really, you were there when it all began. But Peyton Manning really took control of the game at the line of scrimmage.
And Tom Moore, our offensive coordinator, he was the first guy I was around that did that. We'd send in 2 plays, and then you had the option for the 3rd play depending on what you'd see. So
No, I agree, Anonymous. This thing was a blowout.
Say kill or can or whatever, but it's able to run right or left depending on what you see. If you don't.
At halftime, I was sure they were going to put a 50 burger on him.
And give the quarterbacks 3 options to go to the line of scrimmage.
Hand off straight up the middle. And that should take us to the 2-minute warning, I think.
Go. Well, Sunday number 12 in the NFL in the books, as we mentioned, a couple of weekends games left to play, but still some headlines off this stretch. How about the Cleveland Browns? Stop me.
The Cleveland Browns, 8 wins for the first time since 2007.
8-3.
That snaps a streak of 12 straight losing seasons. Cool for them.
Earlier, he said, watch out for the Browns. This is our year. And maybe he's right.
We mentioned Kendall Hinton and playing quarterback, just 1 completion, 2 interceptions. Back to the 98 Chargers. Tyreek Hill had an incredible game.
All right, the sports kid, you have a good night, buddy.
13 receptions.
We'll catch you next time, Bub.
Reception, I should say. And 3 touchdowns. Jerry Rice, Tyreek Hill, the same sentence as we hit.
So 2-minute warning here.
in green.
2-minute warning. They're about to get me with the jump around song. All right, 2nd and 6 for the Packers.
He's talking to us about the special teams. He's talking to us about the defense. It's like he knows everything.
I think you're just going to run it 4 straight times. They got a first down there, so this clock's going to run down to about 1:15.
Here tonight, Volkswagen Postgame reports moments away. Catherine will interview the star of the game. Jack Collinsworth's going to wrap it all up, and Tony and I will look ahead to the Tuesday game with the Ravens and the Steelers in Pittsburgh, and that's coming up in a moment or so. The Bears are going to drop to 5 and 6, and they are not in any sense out of it, as Arizona's sitting there at 6 and 5 in that last spot as Rodgers comes out and Tim Boyle, the backup out of Eastern Kentucky, will come into.
So the Packers finally send in their backup for the kneel downs.
He leans forward, make sure not to lose the rush.
There's one kneel down.
That's his deal. Look at that. It's a clean night. No sacks, no hits. When you play against the Bears, and you're in the Bears-Packers rivalry, and you don't get hit on your dropbacks,
it's kudos to those offensive linemen. David Bakhtiari back and healthy. That's good.
All right, clock running 47, 46.
And that's what they called a good game too.
So one more kneel down and we're headed out of Dodge.
Play action passes.
Listen, to you guys that hung around for the night, I thank you so much. Thank you for joining us here on Valhalla Sports Talk, Sunday Night Football Live. Ooh, we got a little fight going on the field.
There's a little Bears.
A little bit of anger.
Just for old time.
Anyway, this clock's going to run down to 0. I thank each and every one of you for joining us. Thanks for the people that subscribed tonight, which I think there were 2. Thanks for all the subscribers before this. And we'll be back again tomorrow night for Monday Night Football and take another swing at this thing and see if we can make something happen. But Valhalla Sports Talk. Yeah, you have a good night, Anonymous. Tommy, thank you so much, dude. I'm going to go to the end screen here, cut off this mic, count to 20, and we will catch you fellas tomorrow night for Monday Night Football.
First, these messages from your local NBC station.